But not enough. Everybody gotta do it.
I make a nigga mad.
Everybody gotta do it.
I take a G pad. Watch a nigga do it. Wow. It's at home. It's an Alpha and Omega, bitch. You ain't home. It's at home. It's a revelation how to get a nigga gone.
It's not enough. Not enough.
Few bitches that have really stepped, but it's not enough. I know your ass. I make a nigga. I take a G pass. We can vibe out that all over nigga. Wow.
Turn this TV off. Ain't with my type activity, but don't you get involved. Hey, I'm in this shit, then I'm off. Take a risk, take a trip. No, I'm tripping for my dog. Pull your weight, couple suches and lieutenants.
For the get back, this revolution been televised. This with the knickknacks. If they act out, yeah, I did that. Hey, what's up, though? And they both hoes. And they both broke. If you ain't coming with the chili, what you come for? If she don't see it, how I see it. Like big think, but she like big ideas. That's just what it is. It's not enough. Few solid niggas left, but it's not enough. Few bitches that are really stepped, but it's not enough.
Say you bigger than myself, but it's not enough.
What's up? Niggas acting bad, but somebody gotta do it. Turn the TV off, turn the TV off. 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 Ain't no other king in this rap game with siblings. Nothing but my cheering. One shot, they disappearing. Oh, my check to be freeze tag. What it like I was free bass. So when I made it out, I made about 50K for the show, trying to show niggas a rope before they hung from a rope. I'm prophetic. I get it. Hurry up and get your muscle up. We can diabetic. What's going on with you? Mustard. Niggas acting bad, but somebody gotta do it. They say Jaguar out here acting bad. Somebody gotta do it. Huh? Jaguar acting bad. Somebody gotta do it. Shit get crazy, scary, spooky, hilarious, crazy, scary, spooky, crazy, scary, spooky, hilarious, crazy, scary, spooky, crazy, scary, spooky, hilarious. Hey, listen, I want to show y'all the other side of Jaguar. The behave side, you know, the tam side. There's a side of Jaguar. See, y'all see that side of Jaguar, and she's like, wow, 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 wow. You know what I mean? But then she goes over here on these panels, and she's so well behaved. You know, she go over there in front of Shane Attwood, and she's like, I can't argue with you guys. I'm not gonna argue with you guys. You know, we just spiritual people. You know. And I just think y'all need to see that, man. I think y'all need to see these many sides of Jaguar, because this, in order for y'all to understand, y'all have to see the shapeshifter, you know? Well, for those who are on TikTok, you have to hear it. If you want to see it, you have to go over to Ralph the Wise on YouTube. That's Ralph D.A. Wise. So if you're listening on TikTok, you know, kudos for being here. You can just hear it, right? You can just hear it. I'm searching for a particular video because I want to start this off. I want to start this off strong, right? So I want to show you a particular Jaguar Wright. And you can only see this if you tune into certain channels, right?
I just wanted to say, Ronnie Book, you're and where we're consuming sarcasm and finds it back accordingly. Because she horn nuts, no. And bro, interview with hard sick and titillating.
Okay, this is happy. This is happy Jag, right? So I'm gonna share the screen with y'all. I'm gonna show y'all. Let me show y'all. What's up with you? So I'm gonna show y'all happy Jag, right? Let me put my disclaimer on. You put my banner at the bottom. All right, disclaimer's up. Disclaimer is up. Okay, the disclaimer is up. This is for entertainment purposes only. YouTube, that I do not own copyrights to anything that you are seeing on this screen. Okay, and like they say, where's my bike? Where is my bike? Jaguar, you ain't never run across somebody like me, somebody that just stay on your top. Okay. Now, this is the Jaguar that y'all don't get to see. This is that nice Jaguar, cater to the money Jaguar, This is that Jaguar that as long as that money's good, you're gonna get the nice, you're gonna get, the Jaguar, the happy, the smiles. This is that Jaguar.
Love that. All right, I just want to say a big welcome to Hard Target, who's joined us as well from inside his car. He's currently jumping in and out between tattooing sessions, getting his back tattooed. Everyone should remember our interview with Hard Target. He's, of course, country, hip hop, and his music is an absolute banger to the point where I've and 15 million.
Hold up, that's one.
She just kind of just ran over to me and she threw up her leg and she farted on my neck. And as angry as I wanted to be, she just yelled out, "She's tired," and she ran off like the Dickens. And yes,
now
I didn't kill her. I didn't lose my mind.
Yeah.
Clearly.
Now I know what you guys thinking. What's the big idea? She's telling a story about someone farting on her neck, and it's hilarious. And that's the story she's telling. But this ain't the first time she told this story. This story is something that they keep on repeating, right? Because it's something disgusting, it's something low vibrational, it's nasty, right? Somebody put fecal matter particles on your neck, and that's the laugh of the Christmas. That's the joke of the Christmas. A couple days before this, she had a spiritual they did a DNA where they were telling her about her spiritual and everything like that. And she sat there, and the only time any of them put energy into that conversation was when she told the story about the fart on the neck. So they just keep on reinvigorating this story about the fart on the neck, right? And it's all chuckles and laughs. This is the stuff she says she should be a comedian about. Jaguar Wright is not going to take a lie detector test. You might as well cancel that. You think Jaguar Wright going to take a lie detector test and let you find out that she been scamming the world? Hell, nope. She been getting away with it because it's been on YouTube, for the last 5 years. So she been getting away with it. But once it hit like Pierce Morgan, once it hit some of these bigger networks and stuff like that, once it hit TMZ, that's when it became like, oh man, we in too deep. We gotta. So now she's trying to deflect, push it this way. But I want to just show y'all the many versions of Jaguar, right? She's happy right here. You hear? She's pulling out all her whatever words she think is sophisticated, she's pulling them out like the Dickens. She's pulling all of her nice words out. YouTube, can you hear it pretty good on YouTube? Can you guys hear it over there? TikTok, I know you can hear it because my volume is up in my room, so therefore I know you guys can hear it. And yes, if you want to go over to TikTok, go over to Energy of Atlas 111, or go over to Ralph the Wise. That's Ralph DAYS over on YouTube. What did she do? She did a bunch of stuff. She stole a Penske truck, right? A U-Haul, and she was living out of it in another state, right? So she took that, from another state to another state, right? Um, she wanted for fraudulent schemes. She's under investigation for some stuff. You know what I'm saying? Um, right now they looking at her for wire transfers and wire fraud, for all the activity that she been scamming over the years on YouTube and stuff. IRS is a mother sucker. You know what I'm saying? IRS be wanting their money. And she been collecting all this money via electronics, and she ain't been paying no homage to the IRS. And when Uncle Sam come at you, Uncle Sam come at you. You know what I'm saying? That's not including. She had took out some PPP loans. She had took out a bunch of PPP loans. You know what I'm saying? And then she got Shaun Attwood. The Shaun Attwood network? Yeah. Shaun Attwood and them, they've been also scamming and scheming with her with fraudulent schemes with 501Cs and stuff through PayPal. So there's a lot of money laundering investigation that's going on and stuff like that. She might become like the number one cyber frame scammer or something. She might get a title for this after they put all of this together. She might get a title for it. But look at the many ways of her. She's a shapeshifter. This is the energy of a shapeshifter. She uses lower vibrational frequencies and stuff like that in order to manipulate people, in order to play on people's feelings and emotions, and so on and so forth, right? So you're going to see many different characters of her. When she's on her page, you see how she act, right? When she go to other people's pages that she want to get demonetized, you see how she act, right? But when she's on Shane Atwood's on them page, right, she's tamed, right? Shane tells her, you can't curse, you can't say this over here, you can't say that over here. So she's controlled over here. She brings out all her nice stuff, all her, the things that she think is sophisticated words and stuff like that. So let's listen.
Now listen, no, I'm not wanting anything, air, liquid, nothing coming out of me for as long as possible after I eat those peanuts.
All right.
Don't blame me.
So that's her laughing and stuff with the jokey joke of that, right? Let's turn the screen off real quick until we get to the next clip. Let's get to the next clip. The next one is the long one, because the next one is where she does her, this is her spiritual DNA. So we did that Jaguar's DNA. And yeah, this is the one I want you guys to hear. Especially TikTok. If TikTok, y'all been following my journey, y'all been following me, y'all know exactly what I'm talking about when they start talking about this stuff. So this is very important to those who have been studying the Ascension process, those who have been following the Ascension process, right? Now they have decided that they wanted to manipulate. They got Beverly over there doing remote viewings of people, right? They got Beverly over there saying that she's doing the DNA, studying the DNA of Big Hungry CC and Jaguar Wright. So they got this off-world DNA that they said they did on Jaguar Wright. Off-world DNA. Did he take it down? Where is it at? Nah, where's the off-world DNA thing? Don't tell me they took it down. Beverly probably didn't want no parts of that. She probably was like, nope, take it down. Where's it at? They put a nice little fumble together. Oh, Beverly. Yeah, see. Where is it? Oh, yeah. They took it down. Where's this off-world DNA at? I want to show y'all this. You won't believe this. You just won't. This is something that you will not believe. Like, you can't believe that they're playing with energies like this, but this is what they're playing on. Like, they're really playing on people's energy, playing on what's going on with the whole ascension process. You know, us coming out of the 13th lunar cycle according to the Mayans calendar. And they're playing on that, our kundalini awakening or reawakening, however you want to look at that, right? They're really playing on all of this stuff, different energies and stuff that they're playing on. See, they don't think nobody knows about Cleopatra Needle. They don't think nobody knows about it. Yeah, he took it out of here. Let me see if it's in his videos. They don't think people know about the Cleopatra Needle and all of these places where they harvest and use energies, right? What she do? She did a lot of stuff. I'm trying to tell y'all, she's a criminal. Listen, TikTok, stop asking what she did, okay? She is a criminal, a hyperbolic criminal, okay? Her son said it. You don't have to regret it if her son already said it. You know what I'm saying? If her son already said it, then you don't have to regret it. All right. Her son said she is a hyperbolic criminal with the mind of a cult, right? And she already said that she studied that she had kicked it with Nature Boy and Carbonation, right? And she's not telling us about those girls that she helped from Nature Boy and Carbonation. Why she's not telling us about that? I want to hear more about that, kitty. I want to hear more about this, Carbonation thing. Yes. Yes. Come on. What's she doing? You gotta act like you know this door is open. Get over there and lay down. My fault. That's our cat from outside. We got a cat from outside. Yes, this is real, TikTok. For the 316 people that are on the TikTok that are in the live, appreciate y'all for being here. Hit the follow button, follow the live, keeping up with all things that are low vibrational. Jaguar has been running amok on YouTube for far too long. Yes, 332 people. Yes, appreciate that, Miss G. Yes, everybody hit the follow button. I'm trying to build this page up too. As you can see, I am under 1,000 followers on this page because this is a fresh and brand new page. I'm showing Jaguar that she will not stop the message. Okay. Already got 5 pages going. This is my 6th page, Jaguar. This is page number 6. I'm going to show you why you don't mess with gamers. We will multiply on your ass. We will get in the multiverse on you. And next thing you know, there's 32 pages made talking about you. You ain't never, ever seen nothing like this before. Okay? Now you're going to give me my bite back. You hear me? Hey, y'all go over to Ralph the Wise on YouTube. Go over to Ralph D.A. Wise. She's wanted in DeSoto for stealing a Penske truck, fraudulent schemes. I think she's facing like 8 years. I think they got 8 years on the table for her right now. But you can cash it in right now. You can get $2,500 if you know where Jaguar Wright is at, or if you happen to see an empty bonnet, you can get $2,500. Just put Crime Stopper's number in your phone. Just put the Crime Stopper's number in your phone. If you happen to see somebody with an empty bonnet, gotcha. And okay. So you happen to see an empty bonnet and you feel like you need to be $2,500 richer, you could just call in and voila magic, you got $2,500. For the people that's on TikTok, you'll just be able to hear it. But if you want to see it, you have to go over to Ralph the Wise. That's Ralph D.A. Wise on YouTube. Okay. We are also on Twitch. We're on 2 pages on YouTube, Energy of Atlas 111 and Ralph the Wise. That's Ralph D.A. Wise. And we are on Twitch too, Energy of Atlas on Twitch. So feel free to follow any of those pages. Make sure you follow on all platforms. If you want to join the Discord link is in the bio. Feel free to join the Discord. So for the 420 people that are on TikTok, appreciate y'all for being here. I am searching for a video to show y'all the many different ways of Jaguar Wright. Jaguar Wright acts one way when she's in front of a certain selective group, and that's because that's where the money is coming from, right? So
the falsification of
when the money is at the table, she plays a certain role. Okay. Now I want y'all to exhibit this. Okay. Now Jaguar Wright don't talk about nothing that's kids worthy, right? But here she is doing a fictitious kids drive, right? Because Jaguar Wright is an opportunist. So whatever the opportunity is, she found a great opportunity in kids, right? Especially autistic based kids, you know, that see for the people that's on TikTok, this is why you have to go over to YouTube so you can see what's on the screen, right? If you're on TikTok, you're just hearing it, right? So you're just hearing it, okay? But we are uncovering all things. We are in the time of truth. She stole a bunch of stuff. She had something to do with the Carbon Nation, that Nature Boy cult with them kids coming out of there. Regina, she had something to do with Regina Gold. She had something to do with Misha Fuller. She played a factor in all of these fraudulent schemes and all of these lies that's circulating around on YouTube right now. She played a factor in all of that. You said, how do I know? Because she confessed it on a late night rant when she was high. They was getting high out their mind, and she confessed all of it. And I got the copy of it where she confessed all of it. Okay? Just pay attention. Just keep up, okay? Just keep up. We're going to take this down. Basement. Jaguar, you are going down. We're going to expose one of the biggest fraudulent scam rings on YouTube. This is the biggest fraudulent scam ring on YouTube. One of the biggest fraudulent scam rings on YouTube right here. Okay? Show the copy. Show the copy of what?
And why would you offer up your child to any of these strange weirdos online? And it's crazy because you're supposed to be wanting to save the children.
She herself
and
don't get right.
And you're propping your son.
How can I watch? You could go over to Ralph the Wise on YouTube. That's Ralph D.A. Wise on YouTube. Ralph RALPH D.A. Wise. All right. You can go to that page on YouTube, or you can go to Energy of Atlas 111 on YouTube. Right. We're also on Twitch. We're on the Purple app too. So it doesn't matter where you at. There's no excuses why you shouldn't get the message that Jaguar Wright is not a good direction to lead into our future. Okay. She is manipulating these youth. She done manipulated her kids. She done did some things you strange for some change. Okay. She did some things strange for some change, and it's not been prearranged. And everything that she do, you know, is detrimental to the future of our youth and our society. You said you too? Nah, you didn't sell nobody kids. You didn't call fake CPS and have Mexicans run in people's house and take their kids and pretend like it was CPS. You didn't do that. I hope you didn't do that. I hope you didn't play that game like Jaguar, right? Where she find people, move into their house, then pretend to call CPS on them and get their kids taken by a fake group. I hope you ain't playing a part of that.
Do yourself a favor. Tell your lawyer, don't waste his time on me.
Well, I'll wait for
Don't waste the time on me. But I'm glad you got your agent.
Right. This is all over YouTube. This is all over YouTube. TikTok act like they late. TikTok act like they, you know what I mean?
Test. So now all of your new clients know.
Is taken down, but they're very quick to eradicate our voices, Jet.
It's just dumb.
And this is the fakeness of it, right?
Yeah, that was up.
Look at this.
Of course, why not?
Look at this.
Let's just go full hog on that thing for sure.
She is not with the truth. No, she's
I've
not.
seen them in my side chat.
Yeah, going back.
Yeah.
Okay, look. See? Yeah. So this is one of the fake things that they're selling, right? Fidget spinner toys, stuff like that, autistic based toys. Who's been getting manipulated a lot lately? Autistic based people, right? From adults to the youth. You can watch the lineup that is coming out, right? They are literally suffering with mental or some type of spectrum, right? She's got all these different characters that she's putting in place. Some of them she met in the hospitals, coming out of the hospitals, like Latanya. I mean, not Latanya. Let me look. Whatever that gold girl name is, R. Kelly's daughter, right? She put all these people in place, right? She met these people in these hospitals. She, exchanged numbers with these people, right? They all, halfway out of their mind. Look at Ronnie Bo, right? Look at Ronnie Bo. Ronnie Bo told y'all, we're all crazy. Yes, we're all crazy like Jaguar. Yup. And he told y'all on the phone with his lawyer. Yeah, Legina Gold. He told y'all on the phone with his lawyer. He said it on the phone with his lawyer. His lawyer said, you're supposed to be taking, classes, and you're supposed to be, you know what I mean? And what he say? I did those classes. I did everything y'all asked me to do. You know what I mean? So it's showing y'all that all of them is working together. But look at this. Why is Jaguar Wright don't talk about nothing about kids? She don't read books to kids, none of that. There's no reason Jaguar Wright should be selling fidget spinners. There's no reason. If anything, we should have seen some merchandise come out in Condom Kingdom or some type of toy so people won't have to, because that's all she talk about is sex. So why is she sitting here trying to advocate, or not even advocate, but sell this idea that they're selling toys and stuff? And this is a fake card. This is a made up card right here. She was just trying to get people to buy. Oh, I think we should all order in bulk right now today. That's what she was trying to.
They make toys. The company is named after her children.
Let's get the
and these are some of the things.
Yeah, Christopher Jones. We are our own worst enemy. Yup. Whatever you say. I'm tired of the wickedness.
We know while we're on our next channel, and just lovely little fidget spinners and such. And
all right, okay. Well, listen. If
you know someone who's looking for some good toys for children who need to spend less time on devices and actually working in the flesh, you make sure you hit these lovely people up.
Yeah, can I just see the card one more time? Listen,
love.
Not believing that these lovely people have only got 10 subscribers. Okay, so if that's the case, side chat, we better get this up to at least 1,000 in the next 30 seconds.
She's trying to paint. She's trying to paint a picture that she's a nice, caring person, right? Oh, how about we all put in bulk orders?
Families
See?
who need them, because the truth is, here in America, there's going to be a lot of people that aren't going to be able to afford to have the kind of Christmas they're used to. So I want to thank Janie.
Listen at that.
Janie's toys.
Listen at that shit.
the children that we give this to, they're really going to appreciate it.
Listen at that. Listen at that. Mad lies. The mad lies. The mad lies, right? Knowing we never seen Jaguar around no children. We never seen Jaguar participating in no, nothing pertaining to kids. We see Jaguar in a dark room, getting high, getting drunk with Wolf Kutcher. That's what we see. Jaguar in a dark room, getting high, getting drunk with Wolf Kutcher. So it would be asinine or redundant to think that Jaguar is actually doing something of a good, deed, right? But she's not the only one, because let's not forget, we do have Ronnie Bo and we do have Big Hungry, Let's not forget Big Hungry. These are all characters, fictional characters. That's why you see them in the same outfits over and over again, right? That's why you see them in these outfits over and over again, right? This is why you see them like this, because these are costumes. They're costume playing, right? Let me show you. This man in his mama's house. In his mama's house now. Playing with his nose, making it seem like he's an elite, right? Look at him.
After Sage was burned, it looks like paper in her hand.
Yeah.
She lit it on fire. She was saying little words.
That's what you're talking about. And I imagine they are making.
All right, so look. As you can see, he is cleaning his nose, right? If you want to see what we're talking about TikTok, you have to go to Ralph DeWise. That's Ralph D-A-Wise on YouTube, okay? Look at this, YouTube. He is blowing his nose, right? He's cleaning his nostrils out right now, right? And I want y'all to listen and look at what he does after he cleaned his nostrils out, right? He's cleaning it out right now. He's cleaning it out. So there's no need for him to blow his nose again. But watch what he do. And then I'm going to explain it after he do it.
Psychic blockage, for lack of a better word, I would imagine. But a lot of things are burned. A lot of people see things being burned and assume it's sage, but there's a lot of things that can be burned. There's a lot, man. There's a lot. We're just gonna have a fun chitty chat here tonight, but man, we're delving. And have you witnessed anything else other than this one group? Let's just call them the Mr. B group. Have you witnessed anything else that would make you say that could be another group?
You see that? Not only did he just sniff the bag, right? But he proceeded to put Vaseline on his lips and his nostrils, right? He put Vaseline on his lips and around his nostrils. We know what that means when you put Vaseline around your nostrils. That means you used to that shit being raw because you done snorted so much stuff. So you putting the Vaseline on the nostrils. Shit probably hurt, And that's the thing. They think they can fool us with these personas. They think they can fool us with the big hungry CCs. Now, Victoria, don't laugh. This ain't funny. This is real. This is terrible. They think they can fool us with these characters like this. And they come out the woodworks and try to make it seem like they bodyguards for the elites and all of that stuff. You was in your mama's house.
We're just gonna have a fun chitty chat here tonight, but man, we're delving.
We're delving. We're delving. Of course he gonna say they delving. This man just hit a whole rail.
Psychic blockage, for lack of a better word.
Yeah, they're gonna get Jaguar.
But a lot of things are burnt. A lot of people see things being burned and assume it's sage, but there's a lot of things that can be burned.
Look, he got the hole in his cap right there. That means he done had this outfit on for too many days. He done had this outfit on for so many days, stretching that hat on his head. over and over and over every morning, stretching his hat, stretching his hat, stretching his hat. You know what I'm saying? Zoom into the shade. Why? Why? So you can see all the stuff that's on the table and the front door. You want to see his mama come in the front door?
This is a lot, man.
Look at him. Look at him. He is on live playing with his nose. Come on, man. You can't tell me that's real. You can't tell me that's real.
Who are doing their jobs, right? And certainly bouncers, security, that sort of thing fall into it. And when we also talk about the
Hold on, look. What part do his mama come in?
Okay. In our faces.
Look at this. He actually act like he took a fake. Look, he took a fake phone call. Look at this phone. This phone is not on. Look at this phone. Y'all know how flip phones work. When you flip a phone open, this whole front screen is green. Y'all know that. Y'all know this front screen is supposed to be green right here, or blue, or blue. This phone is not on. He pulled out an old ass Motorola Obama phone. This motherfucking phone come on and say, "Hello, Moto." That's what he just pulled out to do a fake phone call. A Motorola flip phone. Hello, Moto. In 2024, are y'all listening to me? In 2024, this man pulled out a Motorola Obama flip phone to make an important phone call and make it seem like he had to drop on some kids being moved around. Listen to me, man. Y'all talking about the shit that we can't make up. They making this shit up. Do you hear me? Do you hear me? They is making this up right in front of our face, right before our eyes. They is making this up. Y'all ain't listening to what I'm saying. This man pulled out a flip phone and proceeded to make a very important phone call that had lives at stake, and he did it on live. Listen, and the situation don't even take place to the 15th. He made the phone call on the 9th on live. Let's say somebody was watching him. Then they gonna stop that party on the 15th. They not gonna have that party on the 15th, right? That don't make sense to make a phone call on the 9th for a party that's taking place on the 15th, and you do it live, and you do it in front of a bunch of people, and you make it seem like you just saved some lives by making this phone call. Listen to this phone call.
If we're confident about the possibility of younglings being there, we need to look at hidden entrances and exits, because it's very possible.
I gotta mute this. I gotta mute this for 1 second.
Yeah, go ahead. Well, listen, can we get a like and a share, please? I think a lot of us have sort of been taken aback by the direction this has gone this evening. I didn't really expect Big Homie to be as open as he has.
Look how fake this is. Why would you be making a phone call of importance, right? And then as soon as you get done the phone call, you tell him what the phone call is about.
Yo.
Man, that right there.
Yeah.
I just had to make a phone call. Like, okay. All right, watch this. Watch this. We gonna be on the news now. I didn't know that.
Yeah. And it's not even one of these things that accidentally.
We gonna be on the news now. Watch this. We gonna be on the news now.
Defining identifiable mark, and the more hidden and recluse that it is, the more less in your face it is.
It's comical.
It is indeed.
This is very comical.
You know,
this is very comical. That's why I say y'all gotta really listen to these people. Y'all gotta really listen to them. Stop letting them play in your face. You know, have a little bit of tenacity, right? And realize when somebody playing in your face. Don't just take everything. And these people are saying whatever it is that they're gonna say. They're gonna say what they're gonna say because that's what their job is. You know what I mean? That's what their job is. Their job is to do that, you know. They're putting this out there. They want this image to be out there. They want it to seem like everybody's against Jaguar Wright. That brings a hell of a lot more attention to Jaguar Wright, doesn't it? That brings more attention to Jaguar Wright, doesn't it? Jaguar Wright said it herself on a Shane Attwood's panel. She said, in order to make myself feel relevant, I had to make them feel irrelevant. What does that tell you right there? When somebody says something like that, and it's crazy because I don't know why I can't find it. Let me look at my history and see if it's in there. When somebody tell you something like that, you better believe it. If somebody tell you like, oh, in order to make myself relevant, I had to make them feel irrelevant. What? That was to all of the YouTubers that she been manipulating. She sat there and said and boasted about it. She said, I know what to say on their panels to get their, so they can't monetize. She said, I go up there on purpose and say the stuff so they can't monetize their platforms. So she knows exactly what she's doing when she's saying all of this, F-bomb here, F-bomb there, F-bomb. She knows exactly what she's doing when she's doing all of that. We're the ones that's sitting there thinking Jaguar Wright means good to somebody. Y'all the ones that's make believing, thinking Jaguar Wright is going to lead y'all into something good, something better. She not. I hope y'all see that she's not. But, it's hard to see. It's hard to see. You be blinded by the excitement. That's the circus that they give you. So you be blinded by the circus that they give you.
Is it any? I know I've been seeing.
Look at Ronnie Bo. Ronnie Bo, same case, same situation. He's been trained by Jaguar. He's been trained. You know what I mean? Watch.
It's like 20 different.
Yeah. And before we delve into all that, how are you doing now?
I just meditated. I said my prayers, so I'm feeling good, bro. I'm in good spirit.
See,
yeah, that's awesome, man.
He's got to play the victim.
Like you're incredibly
play into
positivity-driven guy. I think it would take quite a lot to sort of drag you down, if I'm being honest.
I mean, bro, I'm far from perfect, and I mean, sometimes it get heavy. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes I stay away and get away from people just because I don't want them to see me stressing or see me down. My people used to me being the life of the party, me uplifting everybody. So when they see me being a little dog, they can tell that it's something going on. So when I get like that, I just get away and stay away for a while. But I mean, as much as I try to stay in good spirit, it's definitely not always easy.
Yeah. Well, I mean, that's totally understandable. You are just human, right? But I think a lot of people don't give themselves enough credit for their resilience. I think when people like yourself,
I play this because I want y'all to listen.
Love too. So
listen to Ronnie Bo.
Embrace those who show love, who show genuine concern. Like, I appreciate y'all.
Our caring almost becomes intrusive. You know what I'm saying? It's
now when Beverly did her remote viewing and stuff like that, she would say stuff like, oh yeah, did anybody check with his lawyer? Did anybody see? They had a lot of back end conversations that they were playing on, and plus the in-between things that y'all might not have heard, right? But in this live right here that I'm showing y'all, Ronnie Bo already told them that he was, about to break up with his girlfriend because he was thinking about seeing somebody different, right? But when those emails started changing, right? When he said he's got a lawyer friend, a lawyer girlfriend that he's messing with, so on and so forth, those emails started changing. Those Cash Apps started changing. The PayPal started changing, right? Whether we want to believe it or not, there's a lot of people that's outside of this country that just the idea of them, having an American friend, that they're talking to online, wooey dooey, lovey dovey, and that's good for them. That's good for them, right? A lot of them like to think that they have this fantasy, this mindset. So there's a way that these people started questioning Ronnie Bo, like, oh, Ronnie Bo, so where does this put me at? Where does this put us at? You know what I mean? And that's why Jaguar linked. If you notice Jaguar, she linked. She was on the fence with this. She don't know which way the Ronnie Bo situation is going to go. He's got to keep her, she might ride with Ronnie Bo if he's able to get out of the whole, revocation hearing with the feds. If he goes back, then she can say, Ronnie Bo orchestrated a bunch of stuff, right? She thought Ronnie Bo was getting locked back up. So therefore, they sent out these emails saying that everything was Ronnie Bo's fault. Ronnie Bo worked with the lady that pretend to be the 13-year-old, right? Now, when it all comes out, you're going to find out that Jaguar Wright worked with the lady that was autistic that was pretending to be the 13-year-old. Do you get what I'm saying? Are y'all with me yet? Are y'all with me? Are y'all catching up? Once the investigation starts and everything start to happen, I don't want anybody to be lost. Once the criminal charges come and the investigation starts and so on and so forth. See, they antsy right now with it. They like, what? They're a little bit antsy right now and stuff like that. But, once it all comes out, Jaguar Wright's going to be connected to all of this, right? And everybody's going to act all shocked, like, I didn't believe, oh my goodness, she's the mastermind. But that's why her son said, hopefully no one finds out the truth of it all. You get what I'm saying? See, that's why her son said, hopefully no one finds out the truth of it all, right? Is it when you find out the truth of it all, you're going to be like, no way, no way. Right? When you find out the truth of it all, that she put these players out there, she put Amisha out there, why you think she's able to expose these different characters? These are characters. These are not, we looking at it because we apply the real life concept to this, right? We apply real life to what you're seeing on social media. But there's a great experience, social experiment going on. There's a real big social experiment going on. And that social experiment is all of what you're seeing. Everything that you're seeing right now with Jaguar Wright running rampant, mentally ill, mentally disturbed, and creating these different images out here. She created a lot of personas on TikTok. She created a lot of characters that you see. Now, of course, we're not going to look at it and be like, what? That's no way someone will orchestrate that level of math. Yes, way people will orchestrate. People pay for this. Remember what Shaun Rock did, right? Shaun Rock came out and showed that people will pay for toxicity. Shaun Rock created a wave of people. She's the reason why certain toxicity is going on in the TikTok industry, right? There's a certain variation of toxicity that's going on. Erica Kane, you see these other social media platforms, they showing you different variations of negativity, right? They're showing you different variations of low vibrations. They're all showing it to us. They're all showing it to us. We just gotta open our eyes and see exactly what it is that they're showing us. They ain't showing us good vibes. They ain't showing us love and happiness. You know, even Kai Cenat and a couple of the other ones, they not showing us, you know, a unity. They making it seem like 35 is old. They making it seem like, you know what I mean? Like they already showing you the different variations of separation. They already showing you the different variations of separation. You know? Now this is Jaguar Wright. Why y'all bullshitting?
I ain't breaking no laws. Fuck you running for?
She talking to the police. She talking to the police like this. Ladies and gentlemen. Ladies and gentlemen, she is talking to the police like this. You know what I mean? And she out there talking to the police like this. This is why she wanted right here. This is part of why she wanted. If I was that police officer, I wouldn't feel safe until Jaguar Wright was locked up. She told that police officer she was going to have a big black guy do something strange to him, right? Y'all acting like she a good person. Look at this deranged person. What?
He assaulted me. You know, they put me in a hospital on an APAC. When I was assaulted at that barbershop over there, they call Legends, 517 right there. You remember it was on YouTube.
Look at her. Look at her. You know what's crazy about this? What's crazy about this is you see how much she's putting into the conversation, right? But she's the one holding the phone. You know what I'm saying? She's holding the phone and going off.
Them arresting me, hog tying me, treating me like George Floyd, and the only reason they ain't do more was because my husband was filmed. What do you mean? I asked the bitch to give me the legal information. I'm suing y'all hoes. Motherfuckers. Pieces of shit.
Out.
How are you Ramirez?
Out.
He has the worst reputation on the street.
Listen, she talking.
And he assaulted me after I had been assaulted. Oh, by the way, I've already called the DEA since y'all don't like to do your job. Because Bobby over there in Legends is pushing coke and weed into the entire community. And
damn, she told on Bobby at Legends. No wonder why she don't want to go back to the soda. She owed the dope man. She told on Bobby. She said Bobby over there at Legends is pushing dope in the community. Damn. She is telling. No wonder why she don't want to go back to DeSoto, to Dallas. She in the police station telling like this. She and Bobby over there at Legends is pushing dope. So since y'all don't want to do y'all job, I'm calling in the DA. Damn. Y'all ain't know she was telling like this, did y'all? Y'all ain't catch it. Y'all was too busy laughing, right? Y'all was too busy laughing about stuff. Y'all ain't catch that she being one in there and snitched on all them people down in Dallas. And you know, the Yellow Beasley trap house and all of that stuff. She being one in there and told on them people. She being telling. Y'all think she's sitting on here with some stand-up moral compass or something like that. No, she is trafficking kids and still telling on people at the same damn time. How you the trafficker, the drug dealer, and telling on everybody else? Make that shit make sense. How you doing all the same shit you telling on everybody else for doing? What?
Ramirez knows it.
You told Ramirez this?
Oh, I told Ramirez I'm gonna have a big black guy fuck the shit out of his wife as soon as I find him. It's gonna happen. I'm gonna film it, put that shit on World Star.
What the hell?
Oh no, I have to make a complaint
because
my husband just assaulted me the other day over at Allure. He threatened to kill me, so I need to file a police report.
Listen to this.
But I need to get the legal information first.
Listen to this.
All y'all motherfucking jabs.
Listen to this. She is in the police.
Piece of shit,
y'all, do y'all really think we stand a chance? Listen to me. Do y'all really think we stand a chance with her as leading anything? Think about this. We will send her in to negotiate. She gonna come out and say, Well, they said we're gonna have to fight our way. No, they didn't say that. They wanted peace, and your ass wasn't there with the anger. You know what I mean? We can't win with this. We can't move forward with this. This is not no leader. This is straight mayhem. Yup. And I told Ramirez that I was gonna have some people do some stuff to his wife, and I was gonna film it. And the cops is just sitting there letting her say this shit. Why? Because they already know she's 730. They already know she's a 1051 or whatever numbers they say. They already know. You know what I mean? Look at her, man. She is deranged. Look at her face right there. That is Orlando Brown. That is the face of Orlando Brown right there. I don't know. They said this was like what, 3 years ago, 2 years ago. She had so many run-ins. She had this one, then she had the one at the police station. Oh, TikTok, one of y'all done hit me with a flag. I'm gonna try to appeal it. Y'all better hit the follow button. Y'all hit me with the violation. Y'all better hit the follow button. Somebody hit me with the violation. I gotta reset on TikTok so I won't lose the page. Y'all hit me with the violation. Which one of y'all did that? Which one of y'all hit me with the violation? Y'all don't like me talking about Jacqueline Suzette Wright / Johnson / a bunch of other names? Because she married everybody that she was with. Y'all know that, right? She married everybody she was with. Look, go to her Facebook. She got poems on everybody. And when I met Chad, oh man, I knew I would spend the rest of my life with Chad. And then she met Goomba, and then she met this person, then she met TJ, and then she met that person, then she met everybody. She fell in love with them all. You hear me? You hear me? I'm gonna reset the live, TikTok. I'm gonna reset the live. I don't want no trouble with y'all. Listen to me. She fell in love with them all. All of them. All of them. All of them. Y'all know I'm right, and y'all know something ain't right. Y'all know I'm right, and y'all know something ain't right with Wright. Right? How long? How long? She know that things is crumbling around her. She's looking at this page and she's like, I can't keep up with this gamer. This dude is on my top. Like he literally got her. I got her going out of her mind right now. She can't. You know what I'm saying? I'm like Wreck-It Ralph right now. For real. I'm like Wreck-It Ralph. I'm gonna wreck it. Listen, I'm fucking sit up in her mind. He's like, everything he's putting out there. I just like this still shot right here. This is the real Jaguar, right? This is the person that's marching around on the street demanding shit. Going into Walmart acting like she owns shit. You hear me? Hey, yo. They trying to make it seem like this person is normal.
Beat on women. You know, usually cops that beat on women had very small penises.
Look at her. She is in the police station saying this to them. What is wrong with her? Huh? You said, Ralph, yo, use that picture. Avatar. What do you mean? Like that? You mean like that? Play it like that?
I would know. My uncle was the chief of police. He had a small dick.
I see how she know what her uncle thing looked like. She said, I would know my uncle was the chief of police. He had a small thing. How she know that? How she know that? I can't let it play like that. You know, the algorithm pick up on these words when you on TikTok. So you can't just scream out this stuff like that on TikTok. On YouTube, I can play it all the way through and y'all can listen to it. But on TikTok, the algorithm of TikTok picks up these words. Do you hear me? The algorithm pick up these words expeditiously. It'd be like, whoa, nope, whoa, nope. For real. And I ain't got the beeper on. I can't go beep, beep. I ain't got it.
And he fucked all the bitches.
Listen to this.
All them prostitutes, he got all them free blowjobs. All them years.
Y'all, I cannot play this. I can't play this. Y'all know what she say already. I can't play this. I can't even continue. I can't even continue letting my ears hear this. This is dangerous. Do you hear me? That is dangerous talk right there. I feel like I'm doing something wrong by listening to it. She talking about what her uncle doing with his thing. Why are you telling us what your uncle doing with his thing? You think we want to know what your uncle doing with his thing? She telling us everything. And I should know. Because my uncle got a small one. What? How do you know what your uncle is working with? This shit is scary. Y'all think this ain't scary, man. Y'all think this person should be, out and about. This person is scary. Do you hear me? The fact that she was able to put so many different personas out there, Misha, all these other people, the way she was able to play on them, the way she was able to manipulate them, man. They not arresting her and then letting her go. They are going to expedite. They want her. They is willing to expedite. They is not playing with Jaguar Wright. They want her. She is wanted. You hear me? They is not playing with her. She is wanted. Wanted. Nah, they is not even about to let her slide. You hear me? This lady is evil. Listen to this rant in the tub. This is when I knew. This is when I knew she had to be stopped. You hear me? This is when I knew she had to be stopped right here. When she was in this tub, chanting up all this evil shit, I knew it right then and there. She is conjuring. I knew it right then and there. I said she's conjuring. She is using the attention of people to conjure up wicked shit. She didn't say nothing good in this salt bath. She didn't bring in nothing good. She didn't say nothing of the light. She didn't say nothing positive. Right? I'm not worse than her. And if I'm worse than her, then good. Maybe that's what y'all need to see. Something worse than her. I don't know. Because y'all ain't seeing her. Y'all ain't seeing her. And she low vibrational. She is literally, manipulating kids. Ask her how many times did she pretend like CPS was coming and it was actually some Mexicans that she called. Ask her how many kids did she send through that Yellow Beasley trap house. Ask her. That's why Legina Gold is saying, tell them about the trafficking. You said you was a pimp, Jaguar. Tell them about the trafficking. That's why Legina Gold is saying that. Why I care so much? Because I care about the kids. I care about the future, the direction of our future, all of that.
Before everyone just acknowledges the fact that only hit dogs holler. All these years he's been annoying me.
Remember, it was Trevor Green.
and subbing me.
I need to remind y'all, it was Trevor Green.
And harassing me and gaslighting me and couldn't say my name.
She's sitting there talking about, let me show y'all how crazy this woman is.
Did he do it?
She called Essie Berry on the phone, but we're going to skip that. We're going to skip that conversation.
Smoking gun of me accusing Jay-Z.
All right, listen.
What? Yeah. They said Tasha K is the one that found the receipt and then Storm sent it to Star.
How about that? You say he didn't do that. I'm just telling you.
You want to know what's funny?
Listen to her.
See, my students
My students. You ain't got no students.
Because they took pleasure in their wickedness.
Listen to how dark she is. Listen. Because they took pleasure in their wickedness. She talking about all of y'all. She have condemned all of y'all to hell. She condemned all of y'all. Not me, because I'm in a higher vibrational frequency. But everybody that's operating on her frequency, that operates with the energy of Jaguar, she condemned all of y'all to hell. Look, watch, listen. This is what she's speaking on, y'all. Friday the 13th on a full moon in a salt and mineral bath with her period leaking in it. Listen to what she speak on, y'all.
They will perish. Though they could have been saved and had everlasting life, if only they would rejoice in the truth.
She is in there farting in the bubble bath. She is rubber dub farting in the tub. Ew. Yeah. You supposed to choke on that shit. You supposed to. Ew.
Wow,
yeah, I bet. Bet you did. You say how I know? You say how I know all that it was Friday the 13th and it was a full moon? Because I also was sending energy up on that Friday the 13th, that full moon. Because these are the times that you can, operate highly on, different variations of, the ocean, if you would say. This is your feelings and emotions, the operation of the moon. Now, there's an operation that comes with the sun, too, that comes with the operation of intent. So when your intentions and your feelings and emotions are both aligned, your ability to manipulate energy is stronger in the universe, right? So she was sending up a bunch of low vibrational negative energy. You can feel it in the collective. If anybody's connected to source or if anybody's connected back to that collective, you can feel it in the collective. This negative energy being pushed out. It was coming from somewhere. You just got to have the tenacity to point it out when you see these, low vibrational personas. Because that's what it is. It's a persona. Really, you want to analyze the energy that comes with that persona. Hers is of a low vibration. This is why everything she does revolve around, sexual preferences, right? She'll attack you based off of your sexual preferences, based off of your guilt, right? You got to pay attention to this. You know what I mean? Because right now, monsters are revealing themselves, but you still caught up by the person, the persona. You still caught up by the title. They might hold the title of mom, dad, sister, brother, boss, manager. They got all these different titles that they hide behind. But really, you got to look at the energy of the person, the vibrational frequency of the person. How are they conducting themselves, their actions? You'll know them by their actions, their deeds, their merits, their thoughts, their words. You'll know them. Since we're in the time of the tongue, you will very well know them by their tongue. You'll know them by their tongue. So a lot of these low vibrational entities, they speak exactly what they are off of their tongue. That's why I keep on telling you, pay attention to what she's saying. She speaks low vibrational. Everything she says is low vibrational. She didn't give y'all an educated thought. The 4 years that she been on YouTube, she didn't give not near one of y'all a piece of education. Right or wrong? She been on this app for how long, and she ain't not near never ever give y'all a piece of education. No education. None.
You know, you gotta ask yourself what you want to believe. In order for a lie to grow, it has to be spread, it has to be shared. So the truth is, it's not the person who tells the lie, it's the people who carry it and give it energy.
See? She said the truth is not the people who tell the lie, it's the people who carry it and give it energy, right? So the people who carry it and give it energy would have to be of a strong collective. They would have to have a group. So the more people that she get to spread this lie, right? The more people that she can get to believe this lie, because through the form of repetitiveness can something become true. So she gets people to repeat it. For 4 years, she's been getting people to repeat that Jay-Z did something to her. That's the link to the Discord. I hope I'm not too loud because I'm real close to the mic. I'm thinking that y'all hearing it low, but I think I'm actually like real loud in the mic. But for 4 years, she's been saying Jay-Z did something to her, right? For 4 years, she's been saying that. So through that repeatedness of it, people now believe that Jay-Z did something to her. It would take as many times as that for people to not believe it. You can't just say Trevor Green one time and people just say, "Oh, okay, it was Trevor Green. It wasn't you know, Jay-Z." No, people are still believing that Jaguar Wright is right and Jay-Z needs to pay for all the things that he has done to her. Even though she said Jay-Z didn't do nothing to me, it was Trevor Green. Her fan base still, because they put too much energy into it already. 4 years they've been putting energy into that. You think they're gonna stop putting energy into that now? Huh? They not. They not telling the truth. They don't care. They don't care. They got a different you know, a different agenda for our future. They got to keep things in a low vibration. They have to keep it in a low vibration. Remember, her job is to move good people out the way, to tarnish the reputation of good people, right? That's her job, right? So that way once she get all the good people out the way, people can't fight, right? Now then they can go after the youth. That's what they want to run wild on, the youth, right? Think about the mindset of her. She don't see nothing wrong. The same way that nature boy, Carbon Nature, the same way they was walking around with their, all out in front of the kids and all of that stuff. She was with that group. So she came out with that same mindset. You know what I mean? She came out with that same exact mindset, right? It's weird. I know you're going to think, man, but she's telling on herself. She's telling you herself, I didn't want to get involved with them. I didn't want to get involved with Nature Boy and them. Tokyo Tony and them put me in touch with them on Bigo. So through Bigo, you ran into that group. You started learning the ways of that group. When that group broke up, you took some of the girls from that group, right? And then you implemented your own occult type group. You know what I'm saying? Then she turned around and implemented her own occult type group. But see, she thought she was slick. She tried to make her group just based off of digital, right? This is a digital occult group, a virtual occult group. Now, of course, they still got the same game in play that they're playing, right? Which is these girls that they have. That's why Legina Gold was like, and I heard her talking about baby farms, right? So she's still in play with a bunch of these girls. She's still trafficking, she's still working with a bunch of girls. But now what she's doing is she's trying to get the offspring of these youth. Remember that whole Roe v. Wade came back in play, right? After the pandemic, right? People wasn't really having kids like that, right? But with everything that's taking place, they need more kids out there. They need more people, immune system changing, so on and so forth, right? So they're playing this big, you don't see it, but you see it, and she's a part of this. She's a part of this. Yes, baby farm sound insane, but this is the realm that we are living in, and we got to open our eyes to exactly what's going on. I mean, Putin's been trying to tell us about off-world trading, and he's been telling you that that's what they've been trading. What do you think they're trading for? Certain variations of technology, certain, and this is allegedly TikTok. This is allegedly. Everything is for entertainment purposes only. This is allegedly. This is just, a speculation talk over. But they're telling you about all of this stuff. They've been telling you. They ain't fully disclosed none of this yet, but they've been telling you. See, their job is to keep you close to all of this, keep you closed-minded, keep you in your carnal, keep you in you get what I'm saying? That's their job. As a light worker, ascendant master, star seed, indigo, whatever title they give you, our job is for us to be in a higher vibrational frequency. That's why we always come along and try to make people laugh, make people smile. People always seem to bring their problems to you. They always seem to bring you their problems, tell you what's going wrong in their life, and they feel better just bringing it to you, right? That's because we are lights. Right now, they already put so much darkness around us. They put people around you that is, of dark energy. Their body operate on dark energy. This is why they recognize you when you start to vibrate differently. When you vibrating differently because somebody old might contact your phone. Somebody old that is a bad habit, but you might be addicted to them, or you might, you know what I mean? But they bad for you. They toxic. They ain't no good. Or they're right next to you. They might be your spouse. They'll see you happy, see you smiling, and they'll be like, "What you smiling for? What you happy for?" Listen, if I'm happy, if I'm smiling, let me stay like that. You should be worried when I'm not happy, when I'm not smiling. That's when you should be disturbed. But if somebody's disturbed when you happy, that means they're not trying to keep you in a happy mood. That what their normal of you is a sad mood, is a messed up mood. Just like Jaguar Wright. Jaguar Wright is never trying to put nobody in a good mood. Her image of somebody is feeling lesser than how she feels. Yeah, her job is to make people feel lesser. This is what she do. She make people feel lesser.
See, what I do know, by law, if I go after Mr. Carter for a sexual a case, you want to know what the first thing Alex Spiro was going to ask for? A gag order. Until the case is concluded, which would mean legally, I could no longer talk about any of these things online until the case was over. Now, if I pass away before that, then, or if I break that order and I'm forced to go to jail, they put me on medication and give me the old Wendy Williams two-step.
Isn't that funny? People keep telling the truth. All they want to do is call them crazy and give them drugs to make them crazy. Or they will not believe the truth. I will send them strong and allow them to believe a lie.
See, I will send them strong delusions and allow them to believe a lie. So what do you think she's sending us? What do you think she's doing? A multitude of delusions, a multitude of trickery. It's like a Loki spirit, you know? It's like a Loki spirit. You come with the spirit of Loki. That's what she coming with. The spirit of Loki. He should be banned from YouTube. Exactly.
I've been deep faked a couple of times. Actually, these very same people had videos of me with that bond holder that they had of mine, that strange crackhead
See?
who tried to gaslight me back into jail.
She's talking about TJ. She's talking about TJ right here. This is why I say she tell on herself. All you got to do is just listen to her. She going to tell on herself. All her videos, she's telling on herself. She's telling on herself that she do manipulate things, right? As far as videos, everything she does has a strategic plan. She goes live in order to get the recording of everything. When she's talking to people on the phone, she go live. If she do a Zoom call, she go live. She used Streamlab as a way to record everything that she's talking about with people so she can use it. She's got backup phone calls, conversations with Shaun Davyway, right? The fact that she's on the run doesn't allow her to record like she wants because she uses one phone to make the phone call. She uses another phone to record the phone call, right? But she's running out of phones, right? She's trying to use everything throughout her past as a way to monetize. She don't have no creative mind. She don't have any type of form of creation, right? So now her thing is we got to put this petition together to get rid of these people on YouTube that are in the way, that are questioning her. Why you want to get rid of people that has their own mind? That's a cult mind right there. To say that we got to get rid of all the people that don't think like us. That's what she's saying. Because we choose to challenge her truth, because we choose to challenge her lies, because we choose to challenge her mental word, whatever. I think her whole I think everything about her is messed up.
Their thumbnails. They actually AI'd my voice to say that I had pooped on myself and I needed her to change my pamper.
Listen to this. She know dang on well she wear a pamper. She knows she wear a pamper. And she want to try to make it seem like she didn't wear why you can ask her, why did you decide to wear a pamper? Because it was easier. She didn't have to get up to use the bathroom for the long car rides and so on and so forth. It was easier. Yeah. She knows she wear a pamper. She knows she do.
That's still up.
Yeah, we're on YouTube right now.
Pachakea's videos lying about my father essaying me and fathering my firstborn son. That she said was told to her by my sister Lachelle, who was never gotten on camera and verified anything that known liar has done.
See? Now, mind you, this is when Tasha K is coming up for that show on Amazon, Surviving Jaguar, right? If you are on TikTok, make sure you go watch that on Amazon or Temu. And if you are on YouTube or Twitch, hell, go watch it, right? Surviving Jaguar, right? It's telling you, right? You got to think about this. If this person already has multi-personality disorder, whatever it is that she got, right? Then that says a lot right there. That's telling you right there. You don't know what persona she waking up to. You don't know which one you waking up to. You might wake up to nice Jag. You know what I'm saying? You might wake up to Miss Jackson if you're nasty. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? You don't know.
And yet people run with it. I know a lot of people are going to be expecting me to defend myself or answer a bunch of questions, but I'm not. Just not. I know the truth.
Right. She don't have
Did
to.
I say those words? Yes. Did I say them in that synchronicity or that chronological order? Absolutely not. Do I know it was manipulated? Yes. Does my team know it was manipulated? Yes. But do we have access to the footage so we can examine it ourselves? Because metadata don't lie.
Yeah. Metadata don't lie. Do y'all hear me? Metadata don't lie. Metadata tells you every stuff.
I do not see how something that inflammatory.
I think it'd be easier.
Page as popular as Storm Monroe's for 6 months, and you're telling me nobody saw it until
I think it would be easier if we said how many family members do talk to her, right? If we count how many family members don't talk to her, we damn near have to count all her family members. We just got to say how many family members do talk to her. And that answer still probably turns out to be 0. But you got to remember, everybody that she ever was involved with, she did wrong. She messed over. She did, you know, she did this wicked too.
That's
Chandelier. See some wires in there.
copper and what is it? Granite.
Everybody that she did weird stuff to, she played a lot of tricks on a lot of people and blamed it on them, right? Look at Goomba. She thought, Goomba was supposed to be her ride or die. That was her man, right? And then it was like, oh, he did this to me. He assaulted me. You see the police station rant, right? She telling on the barbershop, the owner of the barbershop. She's telling on, Yellow Beasley and the trafficking that was coming out of there, right? She's real concerned about that. She needs something to take place with this Yellow Beasley situation. That's her main concern. She needs something to take place with this Yellow Beasley situation. Kitty is done.
yesterday. And more importantly than that,
Hey, for the people that's on TikTok, for the 250 something people on TikTok, if you want to watch, come over to Ralph the Wise. That's Ralph D.A. Wise on YouTube. Okay. Ralph D.A. Wise on YouTube. Come over there. We are also on Twitch right now. Yes, we are on the Purple app, Energy of Atlas. So we are streaming on all platforms right now except for Facebook and Instagram and Kick and X.
You could just double.
I know.
why did Storm need to clip it up?
Whole time trying to spell
You
cast.
need to take it down and re-upload it.
Whole time in the tub trying to spell cast.
Does anybody even bother to look?
Don't even know how to do it.
Did anybody save the original video from when I first brought Tiffany Haddish to Storm Monroe's platform to say hi? And me and Essie Berry talk.
She's a slow conjurer.
How is it that everybody that was watching that show that day?
She's not even a good conjurer. I gotta speed it up. She's so slow.
How is it making its rounds for a video on a channel as popular as Storm Monroe's channel? It's been there for 6 months, going on 7 months. And people are so easily fooled when they want to be. They're taking down all of our black billionaires. What truly being an actual physical billionaire looks like. There are no black billionaires.
Hold on.
A video that's been out for nearly 7 months.
Hold on. We got.
Used to.
Let's see.
You are a demagogue. You are a Satanist.
Look.
You are an Aleister Crowley loving freak.
What's up with you?
And it's time for you to pay the piper.
Hey, TikTok, I need y'all to move
Because
around.
Shaun to the black
Move around. I need y'all to come
And
over to
we don't have
YouTube.
of a government agency that has targeted us for destruction.
Y'all got to come over to YouTube so Jaguar can see. We ain't all about to just let her just run rampant and do all type of wicked stuff. She got to see that it's a united front against her that support truth. We don't want to just live in her lies just because she the one telling them. She damned us all to hell in this thing. She try to sick her villain on us, talking about some and I hope Trevor come look for y'all. What? Hell nah.
Death over life. Nastiness.
Look,
It's like a scene out of the WWF.
listen to what she say y'all chose.
We're actually already at war.
Listen to what she say y'all chose. This is what she say America chose. Listen to her. And y'all tell me we don't need to stand. You crazy as hell. I didn't choose this. I choose unity. I chose to get along with every color and everybody. She chose this shit.
A country at war and none of the citizens acknowledging we're actually already at war. Trump, I swear to God, it's like a scene out of the WWF. Trump is standing on the outside of court, waiting for somebody to just come tagging in so he can try to stop all of this before our country is annihilated and then ravaged and then taken over and put under new control. He's actually trying to stop that. And all of the distractions with all of the fake black billionaires and all of the nastiness. See, y'all have been doing it.
I found the wood.
We're so busy about what's happening on the internet. You know what's happening in space. There's a lot of things up there that aren't that far away that are unstable.
Not only that.
Tsunami warnings for the West Coast.
Not safe.
Storm after storm, famine, poison food lines. Our quality of life is disintegrating before our very eyes, and y'all care more about saving a black fraud and Uncle Tom than saving your community that he's been helping systematically destroy for decades.
Listen to this. This is the good part.
Thou shalt not serve any other God before me.
What? What? Y'all don't hear what she's saying. She just called herself a god. That means all of us are peons, peasants, ants, nothing. She said, thou shalt not serve any other god before her. Y'all got to listen to what she's saying.
That's the first thing. That's the first law in God's law.
That's the first law in God's law. What God's book is you reading? What laws book? What laws of the gods is you reading? That's the first law in God's laws. What? You can't be talking about the commandments because we all know the commandments, and the commandments say something similar to that, but they ain't talking about God's laws because you put a multitude of gods on that. Like it's a group of y'all. This is the first law in God's law is always do as you want. Yes, God is energy. You're right. God is energy, frequency, bouncing back and forth off light and sound. You're right.
How many of y'all still calling that man Jehovah? That black feminist term?
She's going to say it again. Don't worry about it.
HOV, high occupancy vehicle, because that pussy is filled with demons. That's the only HOV he is. High occupancy vehicle. That Marina Abramovich bitch, that witch, she done filled that nigga with everything.
See? Marina Abramovich. She didn't start mentioning Marina Abramovich until she started hanging out with Beverly, and until Beverly started, putting this mindset in her. When she started hanging out with Shane Attwood and Beverly, this is when the whole Marina Abramovich came into the circuit. Before that, she was blaming it on who? Lucius Grain and the other dude, right? But this is what I'm saying. They knew that Jaguar Wright's mind was easily manipulated. They liked the fact that she was already manipulating, the YouTube and people like that. So she was a perfect person to be at the table. You know, if you're Shaun Attwoods in them, right? She do all the low vibrational stuff. She's devious and she's dark, right? So she was perfect. The problem is everything Jaguar Wright touches crumble. She destroys it herself. She self-sabotages everything because she tries to take over everything. She don't like the position that she's given. She tried to take it over. So when she put out this story with Courtney Burgess, the dude, Chris Todd, when she put out all of that stuff about them, right, with them, he decided that she gonna do it. She good. She gonna take over. She decided she gonna take over. You know, and that's where the problem lies. The problem lies with the takeover. And now she's stuck between a rock and a hard place. What's up? I see somebody putting at YouTube Madness. So go over to Ralph the Wise. Go over to Ralph the Wise on go over to Ralph the Wise on YouTube. Ralph the Wise. That's Ralph D.A. Wise on YouTube. I need all 100 people, 150 people on TikTok. Go over there, fill the room up, hit the like button, and subscribe. I'm trying to make her mad today. And tomorrow. I'm tired of these low vibrational entities playing on us, putting us in fear, it's time for them to be in fear with their truth. It's time for their truth to be revealed to them. Jaguar Wright is a known trafficker. I said it. I'm ready for the defamation lawsuit. Send me the papers. She's a trafficker.
All of you foolish black people trying to promote and hold up a black traitor, a black Judas.
Look how she's talking to us.
Getting all his cues.
She calling us foolish.
You're not following him. You're following her.
She calling us foolish.
Why don't you all stop saying Jay-Z and HOV and all of that? Why don't you just start calling him by who's really running him?
How do I? She told on herself. That's how I know.
People know their evil, demonic, rich friends who they like to take pictures with and go out with, but they don't claim them.
Yeah, she said it herself. And she worked with Nature Boy and that Carbon Nation. Yeah, she's a trafficker. She trafficked Legina Gold. Look, I'm going to go to the video where she said it herself so y'all can hear it, okay? She said it herself a couple of times. She tried to play it off like, I just gave up the money. I just gave up the money for Legina Gold. And DJ Genesis brought her to it. Yeah, you trafficked that girl from Detroit to DeSoto, and now you're scared because she's back out and she's back on YouTube and she's talking now, and now you're scared of what story she might tell. That's what you're scared of, because Legina Gold is back on YouTube, so now she's got to tell the story before Legina Gold tell the story. She's got to try to get out in front of it.
First floor with the Shreveport. Because I wanted a witness because he was bugging up. As dead. Okay.
Where is it?
I ain't fucking with it.
And she said it.
Back, real.
Legina Gold was brought to her. She took over the Legina Gold situation. She don't expose those that traffic because she's one of the ones that traffic. That's why Legina Gold said, tell them about the trafficking. Tell them about you said you was a pimp. Tell them about the trafficking. That's what Legina Gold said. Legina Gold probably was one of the first people that Jaguar put out there and started making money with that whole, story of her being R. Kelly's. Listen to her. She telling.
This girl is on TikTok.
She tell on herself.
Making outcries and pleas for my help and attention. Okay. Now, I said if she really is the victim, it would be wrong for me to totally ignore her. We went live on TikTok. not YouTube.
Yeah, yeah.
TikTok.
Oh, yeah. So she already ran the TikTok circuit already.
She said
Probably got blocked from getting gifts on
she said,
TikTok.
an exterminator that wasn't an exterminator
See?
came
She couldn't
to her
control
home. She said she was in danger.
An exterminator that
Man.
wasn't an exterminator.
I think she hired him.
I think she hired some people
I could
too.
have said, well, I prayed for you.
Because she did the same thing with the CPS thing. Then Mexicans
But I
knock on the
asked
door
her,
and
"Are you
pretend like
truly
they
in danger?
CPS
You
and
really-
take your
are you
kids.
telling me
And when
that?
you
Are
call the real
are you
CPS, they don't know what
in
you're
danger?"
talking about.
She said, yeah. I said, you're in Detroit? She said, yes. I said, I can have somebody to you in 45 minutes or less.
That now think about that. Think about that. You saying, are you in Detroit? I can have somebody to you in 45 minutes or less. And you all the way in DeSoto. You all the way in DeSoto. And you telling somebody in Detroit you can have somebody to them in 45 minutes or less. Who's to say that that person that you sending to them is bringing them to you? That person might pick them up. This is why it's dangerous having somebody like Jaguar Wright out there for these kids. Because do you know how many kids might call her number? Do you know how many kids might see that number on the phone and call Wolf Kutcher and say, I'm trying to get in touch with Jag. I need her help. It's bad. I'm ready to run away from home. My parents ain't giving me what I want, blah, 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 blah. And Wolf Kutcher say, where you at? I can have somebody tell you in 45 minutes. That's a lot. That's access to a lot of, and we already got kids running away, missing all types of shit. Look at that. You look at 2 years ago in Ohio. Look at how many kids came up. You know what I mean? Look at the Atlanta situation. Jaguar Wright is still, you know, they still looking for Jaguar Wright to investigate her under the Atlanta situation. This the new game. Yeah, Red. This the new game. This TikTok stuff, making our kids run away, stuff like that, picking them up. They would like a face like Jaguar Wright out there gathering the youth. She wicked, she cold-hearted, she don't don't care. You know what I mean? She don't care about her own kids. You think she care about our kids? She came into my life and said, F my kids, and my kids don't got nothing to do with me questioning her truth or her lies. My kids ain't got nothing to do with this situation. And she came in my life and said, F your kid. Like she don't care. She vicious. That's not somebody I want my kids to go to. And the fact that she said, we got to get these distractions out the way before we go after the kids. Y'all don't be listening. But when she said that, I said, oh yeah, she's not supposed to be online. When she said the YouTubers are the distractions. And we got to get these distractions out the way before we go after the kids. And then she said, we got to get this petition signed. 1,500 people sign this petition, and then we can get these YouTubers out the way. What? Hell no. I'm going to be in the way on every damn platform. I'm going to be in the way. You talking about going after our kids, and you ain't talking about nothing worth going after no kids for. You ain't talking about educating our kids. You talking about you and Grace is going to teach our kids magic. Nope, I don't need our kids coming home expecto patronum. I didn't even figure that shit out yet. I'm still trying to Wingardia Leviosa. My wand is broken. So until I can get my wand fixed, I don't think I need them teaching our kids magic. Fuck that.
She said she had to leave right then. I was still in association with Monica Lockett, also known as DJ Genesis. I call her the Milk.
Look, she telling on them because she knows it's closing in. It's closing in. This is called a video recordings, right? Of evidence, right? This is when you already know that you might have to go get locked up. You already know that you're going to need evidence. So you do a recording of it, right? You put it out in the public, right? And then you can say, you can go check this episode. I that's why she's saying full names and everything. It was Monica Lockett, also known as Genesis. This is telling. This is when you are being debriefed right here. This is how the feds get you in there and say, now tell us everything. She ain't got to do that. All she got to do is say, go back and watch the live that I did on this day. And go back, and she probably got a notebook written down of all the lives that she did where she was telling, because that way she can tell them, I already said all of this. She could tell her lawyer, I said all of this. Go back and look at my content. That's if Wolf don't take it all down. Wolf might take it all down and destroy all her evidence after she get locked up. She don't know that Wolf working against her. Wolf ain't working with her. Wolf working against her. Wolf trying to build his page, right? Now, mind you, the checks and stuff is coming in her name. As soon as he figure out this technology and stuff like that, he gonna tell Jaguar, hey, Jag, just do a bunch of recordings, but don't post them. Don't put them up, right? Then he gonna get access to them recordings, right? And he don't need her no more. He can just copy and cut a bunch of stuff. That's what they're gonna have to do if she get locked up anyway, right? To keep it relevant, they're gonna have to keep on posting stuff to keep her page active to pay for her canteen. Yeah, they're gonna have to do that. They're gonna have to keep her page relevant to pay for her canteen. Yeah. Unless they're gonna do Jaguar live from the penitentiary. That's what they're gonna have to do. They're gonna have to get Jaguar a phone like some of them other prisoners. I seen them. They got a whole thing on here now where you could be a prisoner and still have a cell phone. She might get in one of those type programs where she can just record while she doing it. She better start signing up for 60 days in. They might let her get some time off if she sign up for 60 days in. Of course, everybody's going to recognize her on 60 days in, but fuck it. She got to do something. Huh? Ain't that right, TikTok? She got to do something. Miss Beans. Oh, peanut butter stuff. That's where you messed up at. You ain't supposed to be eating that. Keep on eating it. Peanut butter. Did you forget? You've been eating it for like 3 weeks straight now. Better stop eating that damn peanut butter. Talking about
They started making peanut.
it's too good.
Hypoallergenic.
Nah, that's a lie.
It's not. And I'm only like just barely allergic to peanuts. I'm more allergic to other nuts.
Okay, we're gonna leave that conversation alone. We're gonna leave that. Huh? Hey, listen, you said you're allergic to other nuts. That's why I say we're gonna leave that conversation alone. It's walnuts, coconuts. No. Back to making license plate. Yeah, move over, Ronnie, bro. Jaguar Wright need a seat. He's gonna be right next to you in that. Hopefully y'all can get conjugal visits. You and her. Share y'all life together, y'all prison life. Look, she telling on herself though. That's why she telling the story. Look, see, I asked Genesis. Now, mind you, she told the girl on TikTok, you know, if you're anywhere in Detroit, I can be there in 45 minutes, or I can send somebody to get you in 45 minutes. Now she passing the buck to somebody else and saying that Genesis got the person to go get her, right? Genesis, who also was a part of that carbonation group, right? So now you got members of the carbonation group that you're connecting yourself with. Genesis, Solar, so on and so forth, right? So she get Genesis. She has Genesis if she got somebody to go get her, right? So you yourself ain't going to get this girl and making sure this girl is safe. You leaving it up to somebody else to go get this girl and make sure this girl is safe. In which case, you have plausible deniability and say, oh, I never sent nobody her way. The person I sent backed out and never went. I don't know who she got in the car with, right? That's the problem with all of this stuff that Jaguar Wright is incorporating. It leaves too much to worry. It leaves too much to wonder, right? If somebody contacting, Jaguar Wright discreetly saying that they need to be safe, and she herself can't come get you to make sure you're safe because she herself is on the run, right? So how you gonna call somebody that's on the run so you can go on the run? She ain't never gonna show up because she gonna think it's a setup. So Jaguar, you will never meet Jaguar. She'll never come save you, help you, or none of that because she's gonna think it's a setup. It's always gonna be, I'll send somebody else, and you got to take that leap of faith and get in the car. Can you imagine the age bracket of some of the people that might be trying to contact Jaguar? Right? So she playing on people because guess what? That's how transporting work. So all she got to do is know some transporters in that area. Hey, go pick up such and such. Here's a picture of her, blah, 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 blah. Nobody knows where she at. Make sure you get the cell phone. That's it. Next thing you know, they think they snatched up by God knows who. They got to believe whatever story's being told. If she got 3 characters in the other room and them 3 characters is pretending to be Jay-Z, Puffy, and Tupac, guess what? Jay-Z, Puffy, and Tupac is in the other room. So even if those girls do get free, guess what? Guess what they gonna say? I heard Jay-Z, Tupac, and that was the names of the people that was in the hallways when they had me in the room doing stuff. This is how she manipulated people. She's a serial manipulator. Listen to me. Jaguar Wright is a serial manipulator. She has a habitual manipulative history, a history of it.
I said she's an adult. She has to move around of her own volition and own accord. I will not buy a ticket. I won't send anyone physically, but if she needs a ride, I need you to send somebody over. I got the Cash App receipts from all of the monies that was transferred. People donated money live online, and we sent it to her so she could buy herself a bus ticket. I told.
Now listen. She said people donated money live online, and we sent it to her. Now let me tell y'all how master manipulative work, right? They will tell you 2 lies in the same sentence, right? She tells you that we put together money online and we sent it to her. Now watch how fast she changed that story and say, I sent the money to DJ Genesis for the driver and for them to get something to eat. What driver? What's something to eat? I thought you said you sent money for her to get on the bus. Use a manipulative. Use a manipulative. She's a master manipulative, guys. I can't pronounce the word manipulative. How I can't pronounce a word that I made up? Huh? How you sitting here saying I can't pronounce a word? Passy, listen, lady, you can't tell me I can't pronounce a word that I made up. I'm the one that created the word manipulative. She talking about something you can't even pronounce the word. I made the word up. You can't pronounce it.
So once she got to Texas, I would come and pick her up and I would meet with her.
Boom. Once she get to Texas, I'll come pick her up and meet with her. All right. Now listen.
That's what happened.
That's what happened. Okay.
Now what most people don't.
You gave her money for a bus ticket. That's
also happening at that same time.
Okay.
She was being evicted and she had to be out of that.
Here's where it changes.
In like 2 days.
Here's where the story changes, ladies and gents.
So she found a crisis and she hustled her way to Texas. Plus, her family was also trying to get her put back into the psych hospital.
But I thought you said that you hustled up the money on TikTok and sent her the money for a bus ticket. There shouldn't be no crisis or hustling up money to get down there if you already gave her the money for a bus ticket. This is what I'm saying. This is where the manipulating come in. You know what I'm saying? This is where the manipulating come in.
She had already been. They
Oh yeah, Brown do say it on one of them shows. I think he said, "You trying to manipulate me or manipulate me."
See, she was diagnosed. I was not. She was diagnosed. I was not.
See, she was diagnosed. I was not. You see that? That's when you still trying to convince yourself you not crazy. She got the shot in the butt. I did not. You know that? You know who does that? The person in the crazy house who all the shit is happening to, but they telling you all the shit happening to somebody else. They done made up a whole imaginary friend that they telling you all the stuff is happening to. Yes. And they was trying to do a lobotomy on her. Yes, they was. They had her in the chair and they started to shock me. I mean, her. That's that person. This is the I was just asking for a friend person. Tell me, what would happen if I was to wear diapers and shit my pants? I'm just asking for a friend. What? That's Jaguar Wright. She's a master manipulator.
She went to the hospital. She came out with the schizo. I went into the hospital. I came out with the same thing I already had.
Look,
PTSD.
No, hell no. I went to the hospital. I came out with the same stuff I already had. Yes, a bunch of shit. A bunch of shit. There ain't no way you gonna say I came out with everything I already had. Yeah, what do you mean? Like your lipstick, your pocketbook, one shoe on, one shoe off. What you mean you came out with everything that you? I came out with everything that I already had. Yes, a bunch of shit. You had a bunch of shit when you went in. You had a bunch of shit when you came out. A bunch. You probably supposed to be taking 18 pills right now. You ain't taking none. That's what I'm saying. Y'all can't tell me. See, the problem with the mind is once you come off of certain drugs, your mind's not the same. So you can't even come off of these drugs once you start, right? She knows that. That's why she looking at us like that on the screen. That's why her eyebrows is like that. You can tell all of them by their eyebrows. Their eyebrows always go in just like one of the Who's from Whoville. They always got that Whoville face. You know what I'm saying? That's how you can tell the evil ones. They always can do their eyebrows in that Whoville look. You know? Tell me she don't look like the Grinch. She look like that little girl off the Grinch, all grown up. Done turned evil on us and shit. Y'all know which one I'm talking about. They keep her hair in a little tied up. Is that her name? No, the one on the Grinch. Cindy Lou. Look at her.
They tried to say I had bipolar, but they said it was non-specific and it was only trigger based if something.
What the fuck? You see all that fast talking that she tried to do? They try to say that I had bipolar, but it was only non-specific. What the fuck is non-specific bipolar? Tell me. YouTube, TikTok, Twitch. Tell me, somebody. Non-specific. Well, what's the specific stuff? It was non-specific. That means they couldn't even figure out what type of bipolar it was. It's non-specific. It is, we can't pinpoint it. It's there. It's just not specific. What is non-specific? They tried to tell me I had bipolar. It was non-specific, but it was triggered based off of my PTSD and the fact that what is you telling us? I'm telling y'all without telling y'all that I got those papers. I got those papers that will allow me to get away with some shit. You know the ones, bipolar. I'm telling you.
Triggered my PTSD.
Look, even she said that shit. Like, come on, did y'all believe that? Did I pull it off? Even she said that shit like she didn't believe herself just now. Look at her face. Even her face say she didn't believe the shit that she said just now. Watch this.
But wait in Texas. Plus, her family was also trying to get her put back into the psych hospital.
Right.
She had already been.
Right.
They had diagnosed her.
Uh-huh. Tell it.
In January.
Right.
Schizophrenic.
Right.
She was diagnosed.
Right.
I was not. She was diagnosed. I was not. She went to the hospital. She came out with the schizo. I went into the hospital. I came out with the same thing I already had, PTSD.
Now, here's the question. And I want everybody in the comment section to answer this question. How many of y'all, as normal people, had to check yourself in the hospital? The fact that you had to go to the hospital and get diagnosed with anything says a lot, doesn't it? If you got to go to the hospital to get diagnosed, I went to the hospital. Why? What made you go to the hospital? What made you say, you know what? I need to go get checked. I need to go check myself into the hospital. She's saying it like a trip to the hospital didn't mean nothing. I went to the hospital. I came out with the same stuff I already went into the hospital. You's a manipulative. You is a motherfucking manipulative. I know when I'm being manipulative. Somebody say, I went to the hospital and I came out with the same thing. So what you go in for? It's like saying I knew what I had before I went there. So what was you checking on? I was normal when I went in. I'm normal when I came out. No, you wasn't. No one's normal when they come out. You said you had a lady fart on your neck. That right there should alter your life right there. Just the fact that a lady thought it was okay to fart on your neck and scream shots fired. That right there will change my perspective stepping out of that building.
They tried to say I had bipolar, but they said it was not specific and it was only trigger based if something triggered my PTSD. I got PTSD. C, PTSD.
Yo, it's non-specific. Only if someone triggers my PTSD. Shit, fuck. I just told him I got PTSD. I got PTSD. Okay, I got PTSD. That's what I got. But if you should trigger the PTSD, it might go into that non-specific bipolar stuff that I was just telling you. So just know that I got PTSD. But if you trigger it, I could go into the bipolar chronic stuff that they said that I might have. It's acute. It's very acute. Like you really gotta do some stuff to trigger it. Like talk about my bonnet.
Very acute. That's my diagnosis. Her diagnosis, schizo. Now, I could have turned the girl away.
You could have turned her away, right?
I didn't know she was getting evicted. I found out later she was getting evicted.
Selective bipolar shit.
So it was a nice hustle for her.
It lies.
Didn't be out
It lies dormant until you come between me and my habits.
on the street. She didn't want to go back to her family because her family was probably going to get her admitted back into the hospital.
Right. Her family was going to get her admitted back into the hospital. Right. That's what any family member does when they're dealing with someone who's mentally unstable. They take their ass back to the hospital and get them back on their meds. Same thing your family trying to do with your ass, Jaguar. So you talking about you can't just run around and just link up with all the mentally disturbed people and tell them, hell no, we won't go. Tell them we don't want the lithium no more. No more Ritalin, no more Prozac. We ain't going back. Jaguar Wright trying to do a listen. There's too much mental health issues going on. Listen, if you suffer from mental health, now this is the truth. Public service announcement, PSA, trigger warning, trigger warning. If you do suffer from any mental illness, please stay on your meds. You are better on your meds. You are safer on your meds, right? Your doctor, your therapist, those are the only people that you should be sharing any type of information with. Be careful of who you tell your medical diagnosis or situations to. You could be telling your information to a Jaguar Wright who will literally pretend like they are you. Like you tell her that you got these things, she gonna tell you nothing wrong with you, but she gonna act like she got those things. You gonna be sitting there like, what the? She gonna be like, yes, your bipolar triggered my bipolar, which triggered my PTSD, which triggered my schizo, and now I'm all over your ass. So you got to be careful with playing with entities like this. You don't really know, you know what I mean? Yeah, sociopath. They learn you, then they start exhibiting the traits and the characteristic traits of you, and then they deny you from being you. It's shapeshifter.
So she got a free bus ride. She got free food. And people sent her money on her Cash App too.
Look.
And all of the money that they sent me for her, I either sent to DJ Genesis to pay the driver and to pay for the food that they had while he sat in the car with her for a couple hours.
What driver? Why did he sit in the car with her for a couple of hours? You know what I mean? Like, what driver are you talking about? Why did he sit in the car with her for a couple of hours? Where was he taking her? I thought it was a bus ticket involved. There's some more questions that need to be answered when she's trying to fast explain these experiences. Because you had a girl that came from Detroit, trafficked her all the way down here, had her run around with DJ Genesis and further manipulate money and get money online. She said all the money that she got donated to her Cash App, she kept, and all the money that you got donated for her, you gave to her, which sounds like a complete lie. No addict of your caliber is not trying to keep majority, if not all of the money. She probably had that girl sending the money from her Cash App and was still not giving her some, like, that girl probably was paying her everything because she was like, now you got to pay for the food that you ate. Now you got to pay for that bed you slept on for a week. Now you got to pay. She was doing that. She said she found this girl on TikTok. That means she found Legina Gold on TikTok, and she ain't no telling if she was already a part of that carbon. She had to be. She had to be. She said she got mad at Legina Gold because when she introduced Legina Gold to DJ Genesis, they act like they knew each other already. Tell me that ain't the mind of somebody crazy as hell. When I introduce y'all and y'all act like y'all know each other, y'all act like y'all best friends. And that right there, that's somebody who making shit up in their mind. She is making this shit up in her mind.
While we were raising the rest of the money to get her.
Think about what she said. Think about what she said. I paid the driver of DJ Genesis, who was sitting in the car with her for a couple of hours, and this was the rest of the money, and this is what happens while we build up the rest of the money to get her out. Get her out of what? I thought y'all already got her out. You said it was a bus ticket involved. You said it was a driver involved, and you said DJ Genesis was involved. What do you mean you build up the rest of the money to get her out? That means you kept the scheme going. You kept the gimmick going. You kept the fraudulent act going online. So you kept on scheming money online and saying that you were getting this girl out of something, and she was already at Genesis' house chilling. That's why I'm saying this is how fraudulent schemes work. Look how she's telling on herself. She's so nervous. She's just telling on herself. I'm going to let it play out so y'all can hear the whole thing without me talking. Listen.
I didn't know she was getting evicted. I found out later she was getting evicted. So it was a nice hustle for her. She was going to be out on the street. She didn't want to go back to her family because her family was probably going to get her admitted back into the hospital. So she got a free bus ride. She got free food. And people sent her money on Cash App too. And all of the money that they sent me for her, I either sent to DJ Genesis to pay the driver and to pay for the food that they had while he sat in the car with her for a couple hours, while we were raising the rest of the money to get her.
Why would you need to be raising the rest of the money to get her out if you just paid for a bus ticket? If you just paid DJ Genesis for a driver? What are you raising the rest of the money for? What rest of the money are you raising if you already got her out of the location that she was in? That's why I say it's all bullshit. Because at that point, Regina Gold was with her, squatting in them houses. So, you know what I mean? All that money went to snacks, wham wham, zuzus. You see her arms? You see her arms? That is zebra cakes. That is moon pies, donut sticks. You know all them corner store snacks that heroin addicts and shit like. When they go into them corner stores, they be grabbing like the donut sticks, them donuts. The chocolate cover or the glazed donuts. You see that little snack bar. They up the price on them now. It's like 89 cents or it's like $1.50 now. I know every time Jaguar Wright go into them corner stores, she complain about the same damn cakes. I know she complain about the same cake. She picking up the same cake. Look at this. This Star Crunch used to be 25 cents in the 90s. This Star Crunch used to be, look at this, a bag of chips. This is a 25-cent bag of chips. And look at this. These was called Hug Juices. These was 25-cent juices. I know she tell the same story every time she go into the damn corner store. Them honey buns used to slap, don't they? You smoke a nice doobie. As soon as you go into a store, I don't know. It's something about smoking marijuana and honey buns. It just kind of go together. When you go into a corner store, you just want one of them honey buns, a glazed honey. You tell me I'm lying. Tell me I'm lying. All y'all know is something. And you laughing because you probably smoked and realized, damn, I want a honey bun. Like that's why y'all laughing because y'all know I'm telling the truth. Like, damn, he right. It seemed like that shit just go together. Like, oh man. I'm about to go cook anyway now, TikTok. I'm about to go cook anyway, so I don't care that y'all flagging my shit. I do care. I do care. Y'all know them honey buns be slapping. You get you a honey bun, huh? That shit slap. You get you a honey bun and a cold beverage after smoking something. Yo, that's how a cop ended up getting us one time. We all cut school, thought we was being slick. It was about 8 of us. There's no way that cop should have even tried to fit us in that damn paddy wagon. I mean, in that damn cruiser. But he did, though. He fit us in that motherfucker. It was 6 of us by the time he got to us because 2 people dipped. But, man, he went to that damn trunk and pulled out a box of honey buns and some quarter juices. Oh, he had us. He had us. I ain't even give a fuck about Chauncey after that. We smoked and we started walking, and that truancy officer pulled up on us. Man, I told everybody, I was like, man, don't run, bro. It's like 7 of us, 8 of us. He can't fit us all in there. Don't run. I turn around. One of the Jamaican kids that was with us, he already took off back across the football field. He already ran. So I'm still counting heads. Like, man, it's 6 of us. He can't fit us all in there. It's 6 of us. We can't fit in the back of that car. Right? So when he pull up on us, we still walking normal, laughing. He say something like, man, I appreciate y'all for not running. I'm laughing. I'm like, shit, what we gonna run for? You can't fit us all in the car. And then by the time you do try to get us all in the car, we could just all start running then, but we don't have to make the decision to run now. Hey, he got out, he went to the trunk of the car, Pop the trunk. I said, oh, I'm joking. I'm a little at this age. I'm young. I'm ignorant. You know what I mean? I'm like, oh shit, he done went to the trunk of the car. He about to pull out the big shit. And he went and pulled out snacks. Now I got a whole new list of jokes. I'm like, what kind of officer got snacks in his trunk? I'm joking the whole way. Now he pull out hug juices and honey buns and shit. So now I'm like, yo, what kind of officer are you? You got snacks and wham whams and zuzus in the trunk of your car and shit. What kind of people you out here catching? You know what I'm saying? Like, who goes to the trunk of that car? It's supposed to be a shotgun back there, AK-47, a bulletproof vest, some other shit. I don't know what goes in the trunk of a police car, but it's supposed to be more than honey buns and juices. So I'm on his ass, right? And he's still laughing, but he's still trying to figure out how he gonna take us all in. He say, I'm gonna have to call the paddy wagon. I said, you're gonna have to call the paddy wagon. Why? You just gave us hug juices and honey buns. You can't let us slide. You still got to take us in. You just gave us hug juices and honey buns, and you still talking about how you gonna get us all to the truancy office. At this point, I'm so high, I tell everybody, fuck it, we getting in. We gonna see if we can all fit in this cruiser. We had 4 people squished going across the seat and 2 people laid across us. And we all drove in that cruiser to the truancy and got out at the truancy office. Still high, still laughing. Got out. This our stop. Told the cop, appreciate the hug juices and honey buns. I told him, I said, from here on out, you can't. You the officer that got hug juices and honey buns in your car. You was not catching criminals. You was not catching bad guys. You was catching children. you out here with hug juices and snack cakes. You was out here catching children. Hey, listen. Hold on. I gotta let y'all finish hearing this. See, my ADHD done kicked in. I gotta go get me something to eat and let y'all finish hearing this. I'm gonna go live again tonight, Jaguar. I'm on your ass. I'm on your ass, Jaguar. This shit don't stop until you off YouTube for good. You lucky. I'm gonna put a petition together and we're gonna get you the fuck up out of here.
She come to Texas.
Yo, you know that fridge is empty. Let me see. I think in one of these parts, Wolf Coochie go to the fridge and open it up. Yeah, look how empty this motherfucker is. Look at that shit. Look how empty that shit is back there. Look how empty that shit is. It ain't an egg carton in that motherfucker. It ain't nothing in there. He got lemonade and a Gatorade in that bitch. It ain't nothing in that refrigerator. Look how empty that shit is. You can see how empty it is over her shoulder. Look. He got a Gatorade and a lemonade juice that they use to mix alcohol with. Yeah, we on your ass, Jaguar. Look, he about to open the freezer. Don't even worry about it. Look how empty the freezer is. Look at the freezer. Watch. Look how empty this shit is. See, that's why I say I be pointing out everything so that way they can get irritated. He punched on this shit because it's empty. They got that small ass Captain Crunch box. You see how small that Captain Crunch box is on top of the refrigerator? Do you know where you get that type of Captain Crunch box from? 7-Eleven. That's a 7-Eleven Captain Crunch box. That's a dollar store Captain Crunch box. That's not even a Walmart Captain Crunch box up there. That is a mini Captain Crunch box. That shit holds 3 bowls of cereal. Look. Look at the freezer. Watch the freezer. Look how empty that shit is. The freezer is empty. They got bananas in the freezer. Look. That's bananas in the freezer. What the fuck? They trying to reserve shit. They making drink mix. Look how empty this freezer is. This freezer is empty. Look at the door. Look at the door. The door is empty. They don't even got the boxes and shit in there. You know how you got the frozen waffles and shit? She don't even got the frozen waffles in there. Look, they got ice and bananas in the freezer. It's ice and bananas in the freezer. Listen to me. First of all, what the fuck do you need a bag of ice for if you got this big ass ice maker, right? That mean the ice maker broke. Somebody done punched the ice out of that. They done Kung Fu Panda the freezer. That motherfucker don't even make ice no more. You hear me? They got a bag of ice. Look how empty that freezer is. You can't tell me that freezer not empty, man. That freezer is empty. You should see boxes and bags of shit. You know, freezer shit. You don't even see no hot pockets in this motherfucker. You don't even see no pot pies in there. It ain't a thing of chicken in there that say Jaguar is cooking shit. It ain't nothing in there that say she cooking shit.
Talk about it, Shaun.
Look,
But it's just
ice. Ice. You see what he grabbing? Ice. That's what's in their freezer. Ice. That's it. Nothing. And some frozen bananas. Why the fuck you got frozen bananas and ice in your freezer? You talking about some you living a sweet life of Zach and Cody. No, you not. No, you is not. Your shit is empty. You ain't been shopping. I could tell you got a fast food body. You got a fast food body. You got Captain Crunch and hot fries on the damn freezer. You got Captain Crunch and a bag of hot fries on the freezer. They ain't even the good ones. It ain't like they Takis. You ain't even got Takis up there. You got the cheap hot fries. The one that, you know, the one that come in the yellow bag. And she gonna be mad as hell when she see this video, when she play this shit back. He talked about what was in the freezer. Look at him. He got a party cup. Y'all ain't even got cups in y'all house. You still using the plastic cups. Brokies. I talk a lot of shit. When you open up my fridge, it ain't legit. Brokies. We got banana shit. And we make a lot of drinks. Hey, they is living bad. This motherfucker got a red Solo cup that he putting ice in. They is living bad. Oh, look, see? They got one bag of onion rings or fries in that bitch. That shit is empty all the way down to the bottom. Look, that freezer is empty. Ain't no food in that motherfucker. Look at that freezer. Look at that. They is spending all their money on drugs. They didn't even go shopping. They not even trying to buy nobody food stamps off of them. Look at how empty that damn freezer is. Y'all think y'all playing. Y'all are playing. They playing in our face. Look at her. Trying to act like she doing something and doing it big. You can't even go shopping for your crib. Talking about something on my next cooking show. What you gonna cook? You got to have shit to cook in order to cook. You in an Airbnb trying to act like you living a sweet life. That bitch is empty. You got old ass bananas. You know how broke you gotta be to put some motherfucking bananas in the freezer to try to save them shits? First of all, you don't even know the bananas is bad until they start turning brown and shit. So she got brown bananas in the freezer. That mean that motherfucker was damn near mush. And she like, just put them in the freezer. They still good. We gonna eat them. Don't throw the bananas out. That's some shit my auntie used to say when she come over the crib. Them bananas still good. That's the sweet part. She make a nice broccoli. Is that what they say? They got bananas in the freezer. Look how empty that shit is. That freezer is empty. Y'all take a picture of this shit. She got an onion on top of that freezer with some hot hots with a mini box of with a Captain Crunch. I'm gonna piss her off with talking about her background. She is gonna be mad. He sat there and he talked about my freezer for an hour. He sat there and he just paused it on the screen of the freezer and he talked about how empty it was. You know, that really pissed people off, especially when they sit there and they try to talk about people's backdrop and everything like that. They want you to always put the camera on so they could try to talk about your face. She's sitting here looking like a little what was that cereal name with the bears, little honey snack, little grummy bear, a graham bear. She looked like a nasty graham cracker cookie. And she got an empty freezer. Why they got bananas in the freezer? You know you're not eating healthy when the bananas don't. You got to put the bananas in the freezer. Everybody knows bananas make it 4 days in the house. We all know that. Yeah, the little golden graham cookies. We all know bananas make it 4 days in the house. How bad do it got to be that you say put the bananas in the freezer? How empty do your house got to be that you put the bananas in the freezer? Huh? You try to freeze the bananas. You talking about saving shit. You, first of all, there was no saving them bananas. I can see it from here, even with the light shining on them 3 bananas. They is black as hell. Them bananas is done. Them bananas was not supposed to go in the freezer. Them bananas were supposed to go in the trash. She put them bananas in the freezer, tried to reserve them. My mom used to do shit like that and get people sick. Talking about, oh, it's still good. Just put it in the freezer so it can freeze. What? All you doing is freezing the mold into that shit. Whatever's growing in it, you just freezing it, stopping the growth of it for a second until it gets some heat again. That's how bacteria grows. This is why they tell you don't put certain things in the freezer, because bacteria grows. You know, you ain't supposed to put them damn bananas in the freezer and freeze them shits. You gonna freeze some bananas and then what? Make a drink? Because you ain't eating them. You know you're not eating them bananas. Your freezer is empty. Y'all ordering out. That's why her elbow's so big. Look at her forearm. Look how big her forearm is. You know they say the camera take away a few on TikTok. I mean on YouTube, you could take away a couple. Look at that forearm. You see how big her forearm is? You know you eating good when your elbow the same size as your shoulder. I'm just saying that's good eating. I'm trying to eat like that. She is not missing no meals. Look how big her arm is. Swole up. Swole up. You know what that means? You know what this says? When you this swole up looking like a Teddy Graham, you eating good. She 5'2", 315. Linebacker. Freezer empty. How your freezer that empty and you this big? What is you eating? Where's that bacon at that she cooked? That shit ain't come out of this freezer or refrigerator. Them bacon and eggs that she cooked on the Sabbath ain't come out of this freezer or refrigerator. Look back there. He got Gatorade. Look, they got 3 drink mixes in that bitch. They only got 3 drink mixes in their refrigerator. Look, where he get out? His fat ass get out. Whipped cream. Whipped cream. Was that? Yeah, look. He fat. Is that Cheese Whiz? What did he just pull out? Whipped cream? Oh, he is chunky. He making a drink mix. He pulled out whipped cream. This is whipped cream he pulled out.
Just like your Annie told.
She got a big ass blowtorch. Look at that blowtorch she got. Look at this. Look at this blowtorch she pulled out to relight her cigarette. Look at this motherfucking blowtorch.
Crazy.
We got you.
Get your trash.
Look, he knows it. He knows it too. Look, you see how he try to open it up just a little bit because he knows the camera's right there. So he try to open it up just enough. Look at his belly. Look at his stomach. You know how much drinking you got to do to get your stomach to be that hard? You know how much drinking you got to do to get a beer keg like that? You see that? Do you know where you got to be at to be drinking and stuff like that? And he got that erectile dysfunction, so he ain't looking down, seeing his pee-pee. He just got to reach down there and feel around for it. He don't look down and see his pee-pee. He reach around that stomach and feel for it. That man is about 7.5 months. He due in a month or two. Maybe 3 days if he keep drinking like that. That's a beer belly for y'all right there. Ladies, this is not the new dad bod. This is not the new it. Okay? They somewhere gaining weight together. Getting big for no reason. Huh? Look, he trying to open the refrigerator halfway. I'm on their ass. We don't even care about what they saying no more. We gonna tear up everything. We gonna rip up everything. Look at this shit.
Stop trying to put these weird.
Oh, he had to open it. He had to open it. Why?
There are some things, though, that
Why?
I guess we'll do.
Fat boy shit. Fat boy shit with he getting out the whipped cream. He getting out the whipped cream. What is you getting out the whipped cream for? What is you whipped creaming already? It's the middle of the day. You just got up.
We sit down with Shaun.
Fat ass getting whipped cream. He probably just sit there and pour it in his mouth.
You know the way things kind of went in that document.
Yeah. He looking in that motherfucker like he got options. It's 3 different types of sodas in there. Gatorade, lemonade, and Mountain Dew. He ain't got no options in that bitch.
You know the timing.
Yeah, we didn't even get too in depth in it on mine
Cause you
We'll talk about that, Shaun.
that's what it is. It's those rushes. Look, he getting ice for his cup. He getting ice for his cup. He got whipped cream. Y'all know what that is. Them people sitting around getting high and eating this shit. Alcohol in their pores. All of this shit is water weight that's on her. This is alcoholic water weight being trapped in by somebody who refused to exercise.
Interesting, the timing of it all.
the characters they watch. How about that?
Like the damn video.
I wish y'all would unlock y'all refrigerator. Unlock that. The shopping list unlock. And they make shopping so easy, you know what I mean? What the where are you finding all of that? In the front? You put that all out in the front?
Yeah.
You got to dig through the yard for all of that? Like, and all of this hay stuff that's around here is trapped around the house. All that debris and bullshit. When I cleaned out the back area, I seen that back there. I was like, what the glass and stuff like that. And just dug, yeah, that's a lot of water retention. Yeah.
Do you want to know my opinion? Yeah. Diddy's gonna get off. I hate to say it, but if I can help it, well, I ain't gonna say what I ain't gonna say it, but yeah, I think with all this bull crap that's going on.
Listen to what he said. He said Diddy's gonna get off. Now, mind you, with all the bull crap that's going on now, he said if he can help it, right? If he can help it, he was about to say if he can help it, he's gonna get off, right? That's because they are the ones that put all of these falsitries out there. They got paid to put all of these false stories out there, right? Now, whatever stories is true, then yeah, they got different ways to deal with that stuff that's true, right? But as far as what the public sees, right? Jaguar Wright is a agent of chaos. She put all of these false stories out there, and that's going to be one thing that possibly gets him off is all of these false stories out there. And they know that shit. And that's why old wolf pussy is sitting there talking about some. You want to know my opinion? Diddy's going to get off. Look at how her face changed when he say that. This how you know she about to turn on his ass next. He said Diddy about to get off. Diddy getting off disrupts everything about her intentions that she's putting out there. If Jay-Z get off, Diddy get off, listen, they gonna blackball her, so she ain't making it in no music industry, and anything that got her name on there is not making it. So why would somebody that's with her make a statement like that and go as far as saying, well, almost saying, if he got anything to do with it, Diddy's gonna get off? Listen.
And get off. Let's pray that he doesn't, though.
They have created so much reasonable doubt.
Yeah.
And y'all wonder why I get here and I challenge these liars and these weirdos and these sickos?
And the real victim that was on there, and that's sad.
The real victim that was actually on there, other than Be Sure, is being handled by that viper, Ariel.
Don't mention her.
Now, see, he said the real victim, right? That means the only person that Ariel is handling is Idris English. Look, they ain't got nothing in the damn cupboard next to it. They got medicine in that bitch. You know they stand in the Airbnb. They ain't even got the medicine in the bathroom. They ain't even got the medicine in the medicine cabinet. The medicine right next to the refrigerator. Look at that. Look at that. Ain't that, what is that? Advil. I see some Band-Aids. I am stuck on Band-Aid brand because germs don't stick on me. You know, and hey, I'm going to make her not ever want to cam up again. I know how to get them. I know how to hit them where it hurts. You hear me? I know how to hit them where it hurts. It's going to be dark conversations from here on out. Look how empty that shit is. That cabinet is empty. Where's your snacks at? You ain't going shopping. I'm already knowing that whole house is empty.
What I can't call her a viper, I can't have my honest opinion.
Look, they about to argue with each other right now. Don't call her name. Don't say this name. That's who telling her not to mention my name. Don't say his name. Don't even mention him. That dude playing the wrong game. He talking about the drugs we bagging up in the background and shit like that. Don't say his name at all. I don't want you even to mention him. Don't say, fuck that. Don't even say gamer boy no more.
Just don't say it. Gotta be strategic.
For real.
Look at her mocking face to him, to his dumbass logic. Don't say her name. You got to be strategic. Look at how dirty he look. You don't see how nasty he look? Look at him. Look at him. Look at him. He act like he don't want to look down at the camera, not at all. Look, like him so busy. Look at him. Looking like a germ. Looking like a shaped up boogie. Look at him. Tell me he don't look like a germ, like a bacteria. He look nasty. Look at her face. Look at her face. She can't stand him. Look at her face. Look at her face. She cannot stand him. That is a twisted up face right there when you talking to somebody that you love. Look. So you know in her mind, like in her mind, she got to be thinking like, you don't know shit. Get the fuck away from me. That was she thinking in her mind. Get the fuck away from me, Wolf. You don't know shit. Look at her face. Watch. Y'all think it get better. Watch. You see? You see that? Do you see that? Y'all know, ladies, y'all know what that shit mean when you talking to your man and you go, that's like saying, yeah, whatever. And then look how she's still looking at him. She's still smacking her teeth and rolling her eyes. Look, all sass, all attitude. That shit say that she is not a listener. She is not a good listener. Wolf, no. His coochie probably itch every time. He probably like, see, you don't never listen to me. Coochie itch. You know, Wolf coochie itch. Look.
This was looking like.
The thing is, I got a feeling that this plan was put into motion the second that HSI stormed those properties.
Yeah. Who? Who's HSI? Homeland Security? No. HSI? Housing? She said HSI. I'm trying to think what could be HSI. But listen, look.
And I have greater reason.
You know she's miserable.
The second that this Peacock documentary was set for production, filming, and to be released back in September of last year, before I did Pierce Morgan.
It's empty as shit in that house. Look,
just like Mr. Carter.
It's empty as fuck in that house. It is so empty. The sink echo. You know how empty a kitchen gotta be for the sink to echo? All you gotta do is put a microwave on a motherfucking counter somewhere and the sink won't echo. You know how empty your house gotta be for the sink to echo?
He was gonna be named when I did Pierce Morgan. Are y'all seeing it yet? Are y'all seeing it yet? Somebody coming through to talk about the dents in the freezer.
Who's that?
Somebody named Big Dog.
What about it, Big Dog?
I'm about to pee on myself. She said somebody come through and talk about the dents in the freezer. You know who got to answer that question, right? She ain't tall enough to put them dents up that high on the freezer. You know Wolf Coochie got to answer the question about the dents in the freezer. I punch this motherfucking freezer every time I have a erectile dysfunction. I got to use the bathroom. Hold on. Wolf Coochie said, what about it? What about the dents in the freezer? She know what she doing too, because that's why she say, oh, somebody in the comment section want to ask about the dents in the freezer. You could have looked over that. You didn't have to read that shit. You knew that shit was gonna have to make Wolf Coochie respond. She trying to play it off. Like all the comments that's passing by the damn comment section, and she want to say, "Oh, somebody coming in asking about the dents that's in the freezer." Wolf Coochie talk about something. What about them? What about them? Like, damn, own up to them then. Shit, just say it. Just say they're yours.
Things like that are stalkers.
Yeah. Let me remove it.
Look.
Yeah, Big Dog talking about free Diddy.
Why y'all can't just say that, you know what I'm saying, that I punched the freezer sometime. Let me remove them. They're stalkers.
Dumbass. He's gonna be one of the ones that we have to take care of, just like we're gonna take care of Diddy. That's it. That's all.
Yes, you're gonna take care of Diddy.
What I will say is this.
What I will say is you put on a lot of excess weight.
I understand why you feel that way, honey.
You put on a lot of excess weight.
But I know that God has a different plan.
Yes, he woke up and made a margarita. Oh, he's got a margarita shaker back there. He got ice, he got whipped cream, and I know he got some type of drink mix, and he's shaking that shit up. You know, whipped cream is a perfect mixer when you mixing drinks and shit. Whipped cream is one of those, they used to make the milk ones out of it. Like think about it. This motherfucker is shaking. This first thing in the morning, it can't be 12 yet at this time. This is from earlier. And this motherfucker they got an empty ass refrigerator. This motherfucker is back there shaking up a margarita. First thing in the morning, all you want to do is drink. Stomach touch. Well, I would say his stomach ain't never touching his back. He got to carry around that big ass bowling ball. I know that stomach is hard as hell, like a rock. You know how much you got to drink to get one of those beer bellies like that? That means he an alcoholic for real, for real. It's easy. It's easy to beat them. It's easy to beat them. All you got to do is take their substances away. You take alcohol away from his ass and go in there 3 days later, you could just pluck him and he'll be like, ah. Body be hurting. He'll go into an alcoholic seizure in 3 days, 4 days without the body. 4 days without that bottle, he'll be like, well, yeah. 3 days without fentanyl, she done. 3 days, she'll be in a corner somewhere. Please, I need it. I need it. I know I said I wanted to quit cold turkey, but I was lying. They is addicted. They is addicts. They ain't got no food in the house. How you not buy food? How you getting cash app after cash app all this money?
Let's just hope that, yeah, you know.
He over there shaking, making a margarita.
If the attempts made on
Motherfucking ice machine.
Are properly addressed.
I don't even know who Albert Brown is.
Back to the criminal enterprise.
You running that criminal enterprise. They is.
Because of the industry attachment.
Oh shit! I can't wait till this shit unfold. I'm here for it. You is going down.
Yes, all the names of everybody.
Yeah. Right. Tell your lies, chunky butt. Tell your lies, chunky butt.
Show up between now and
Oh, Albert Shore. Oh, I'll be sure. My fault. I do know who Albie Shore is. I ain't know his name was Albert Brown.
The river is almost out.
Yeah.
I'm calling.
Look, she trying to call. You better call Albie. You better call Albie Shore. She want to see.
Just ain't looking in your favor.
Look.
Y'all worry about all
You think?
essay cases.
You think?
Bigger cases that are coming.
Look, she said y'all worry about all these essay cases. There are bigger cases that are coming. She called the wrong shit. See, I had my hand from the flop. I was good from the flop. I don't play these games lightly like that. I had these hands from the flop. I was ready for your ass, Jaguar. I was ready for your ass. Your arm looked like a leg out this motherfucker. How is your arm so evenly proportioned like that? I never seen an arm like that before. That shit don't look real. That shit look like the costume that Martin Lawrence put on in Big Mamas. That shit don't look real. Your body is not matching your head. How you got a bevo lottie? How you got a big ass bed, a big ass body with that little ass head on it? How is that? You got to make that shit make sense why your head looks so small in this damn picture. Don't her head look smaller? Or her body look bigger? I don't know which one it is. Her arms look strong as hell. Like she a clothesline that refrigerator back there. Somebody beating on the fridge. Come in.
And there are more real victims that are being shadowed by all of this fake.
I'm about to go make something to eat.
And the only thing that I hate about that
Are you eating something?
thing is
No.
the fact that they actually included
Okay.
Courtney Burgess's
I don't know.
image.
I'm gonna go in
They
there and
put
look.
his name in it in any way.
Look, she is mad as hell.
Considering
She mad as hell. Somebody else put something in there. She mad as hell. Somebody else, and they put Courtney Burgess' name on it, and they put his name on it.
that he took out these
All right, you better,
word
man. You gotta
and
let,
peddled them
you gotta let that
for
go.
profit.
She gotta let
How
Wolf
you
push
how
it
you
go.
do a story in there and acknowledge Courtney Burgess in any way?
She know they want with Courtney Burgess. She know they want with Courtney Burgess with the thing. They going with Courtney Burgess. They saying Courtney Burgess can keep his cool in front of the camera a little bit more. They realize that Jaguar Wright is unstable. So now they going with Courtney Burgess. That's why that dude, Chris Todd, said Courtney Burgess is running this. You know, Courtney Burgess is a man on this because they are excommunicado Jaguar Wright, and they're putting Courtney Burgess as the face now. So she just dropped down the list, and they're putting Courtney Burgess up there, and she's done.
P. Diddy weed, she Diddy weed, freak out. The simple fact that he was including him disrespectful. Because I had to fight Amazon to take that fake crap down that they put together. Him and Chris Todd.
See? Him and Chris Todd. See? So Chris Todd did an interview yesterday where he was saying that he wouldn't mind being at, you know, if they get in the same room, they like vipers and da-da-da-da-da. You see the setup? You see how they setting it up? I got to take him and Chris Todd down, da-da-da-da-da. But Courtney Burgess and Chris Todd said they working together now. You know what I mean? She's spiraling out. Everybody that she was at the table, everybody that she conspired with, she's going against now. That's why Courtney Burgess was like, let me tell you about true friends. See, Jag ain't no true friend. That's why they saying that, because she got in it and got at the table, but now she's trying to burn everybody that's at the table.
No, she's not dating Ronnie Bo. That's not the attorney.
Look.
Let's get that rumor debunked right now.
Right.
No.
Right.
Not the attorney.
And why would you be so worried about what attorney is dating Ronnie Bo? Why would you be so concerned about Ronnie Bo? You don't, unless you with Ronnie Bo, you can't vouch for who's dating or who's fucking Ronnie Bo. You get what I'm saying? It's madness. She thinks she controls, and listen, she gonna tell you what you can do with your thing. If any of y'all ladies around her, she gonna tell y'all what y'all can do with y'all cootie cat, who y'all can give it to, who y'all can't give it to. If your man appendage is around her, she's in control of that. She feels like she controls everybody's sexual parts.
Ronnie's not even dating that person. So let's just stop worrying about Ronnie Bo's love life. And how about get more interested in what he's trying to actually do?
See? Yeah. Don't worry about Ronnie Bo's love life. That's my concern.
Interesting progressive ideas.
See, gross.
I'm more interested in talking about that.
Right.
His love life.
Of course. Of course. But Jay-Z.
I'm a happily.
Y'all don't see it? Y'all don't see it. She knows. She said, I'm a happily, looked over at Wolf, and then just said, I'm a happily. Listen. She's so confused. Sometimes she say she with him, sometimes she not.
Yeah, I could really care less about Ronnie Bo's personal life, and we should pray for everybody that is. Like we should really pray for everybody.
In the midst of worried about some shit, she worried about some shit.
Matter of fact, when people start talking about other people's sex lives, we should start asking them about theirs.
See? And this is coming from the person who talks about P. Diddy's sex life, Jay-Z's sex life. She know where all his 15 legitimate kids is at. She sits there and talks about, even she went off on a cop and said she gonna get somebody to F the cop's wife and do the cop in the butt. Like, all she do is talk about people's sex life. But she's gonna tell you hers and Ronnie Bowles is off limits.
Who's just coming into my story.
She just now put the not sex life out there. She just now put Igor Angle. You tell me one person whose sex life she didn't talk about.
I am gonna clarify. Oh, thank you. Ayasha Lachey Bay.
Ayasha.
And love right back to South Africa. Yeah, I just was a scam artist who I'm busting out daily. Like, just stop. That's all right, because I think Friday is going to be very, man, they still messing with the internet. There's outages in it. It's crazy.
Look at how crazy she is. Look.
You want to hear? Hold on a second.
She can't show y'all too much. Look. They in a trap house.
Okay, all right, I'll just strap. Okay, that's good. Can't hear it. All right, we're gonna get struck. We gotta do something different. But you guys already know. The finished edition is gonna be
That motherfucker.
the members only.
That's the part that I wanted y'all to catch right there. Did y'all hear him? She came in the room. He said, "Do you want to get struck?" Like she in a room that she not supposed to be in. You want to get struck? That's what he told her. You want to get struck? Because she was going in that room to listen to the music, to let us listen to the music. Now, of course, that's the room that probably got the stuff and the drugs or whatever in there. He said, "You want to get struck?" That's what he told her. Old Dusty, go listen to it. He said, "You want to get struck?" Now, she made the joke about it and was like, "Oh, yeah, I guess I don't want to get struck. We're going to go find something else to do." Listen, she is a fucking hostage in her own situation. She is a hostage. Oh, a copyright strike for the music? Nah, he was going to beat her ass. Get your ass out this room. That sounded like it was some old ass music anyway. All right, y'all, I got to go put some food together and get something to eat. I got to go put a meal together. I don't know. My freezer, my refrigerator might be just as empty as theirs. Shit, let me go make sure I got some food before I sit there and laugh at their cabinets.